I just got something stuck. Jesus Christ. What the? Jesus. I'm weak. Did my stream just not start? Crazy. Oh, it did start. I'm weak. Did my stream? Shut up, me. Cause I just flipped YouTube on. I just saw that it said I was starting. Or like the time. I'm like, what? Whoa, bro. I just said, shut up, me. Don't be talking. Sup, bro? I don't know how many more towers Drake got. You might want to close them things down. OVO keep getting hit. The OVO towers keep getting hit. Now they just getting peed on at this point. Hey, you know what? I'm fine with it. Per se, I'm fine with it. You know why I'm really fine with it? Because in a vacuum, I never liked Drake music anyway, so it worked out for somebody like me. But hi, how you doing? Look at Chris. What are you doing at the? Yeah, you said you was at a party. I was about to ask you a question. It's like I'm trying to figure out why. I don't know if it was you. I think you did. Who sent that link to that dumbass stream where I'm listening to two scrawny ass white dudes say Drake better? Like at what moment? At what moment do y'all really understand that? Some people need to just shut the fuck up. Some people need to get shut the fuck up. Abortion? What? What about the abortion? Now what's this? Now what's this app and abortion you speak of? It's crazy. Hold on, let me vibe for a moment. Damn, I can't ask y'all how y'all Saturday was. Jesus, just work me like a damn dog. Jesus, I just want I just want to relax just a little bit. That's y'all problem. Y'all entitled. Y'all don't have no respect. Y'all barely got any dignity. Y'all barely got any pride. But what I was about to say, don't kill the vibes, please, bro. My vibes is immaculate right now. Y'all wanna know what I did today? Like I was cooling, and all of a sudden I heard a noise I have not heard since I was a child. I heard the sound of the ice cream man. I heard the sound of the ice cream man. And it was the doo 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 doo. It was that shit. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. So I texted. I said about 15 people. Either I'm about to have ice cream or I'm about to get kidnapped. We talking about bears? Sure. Did I get myself ice cream? Yes, I did. Clearly, I wasn't kidnapped. All right. So, dude, I guess I'm starting with the abortion thing. Bear ribs is crazy. That's sick work. Bear ribs is the craziest thing I've ever heard somebody even consider as eating. And you know what? Now I'm tempted. Now I'm tempted because, like, what would possess you to be like, you know what I want? Bear ribs. Also, that thumbnail is diabolical. No, it's not.
Today's update is kind of crazy. I never thought I'd be making this video, but you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Was I wrong? Not really. Kind of. Maybe. You be the judge. Relax, bro. I'm going to do something that's going to make you look a little bit better.
Picking coconuts in Barbados.
Yeah. Just kidding. So I thought this whole Abba and Preach, Daisy, Fresh and Fit debacle, the whole arc was done. But another twist came down the way.
It'll never be done. Because I think she got the abortion. She got the abortion.
2 twists. One twist you guys already might know of. She didn't keep the baby.
I'm not gonna kill my baby because I planned the baby with him.
Oh. So now all the people that was like, "Who Fresh and Fit?" All the motherfuckers Fresh and Fit don't follow concern. Now they about to all get on her ass. Pearly oh no. Now I might have to watch Pearly Things try to sound intelligent. The Drizzy Pack hidden. Listen, bro. I don't know if Chris still in here or not. Like, I took a nap. I woke up. I'm noticing the group chat going stupid. Chris let me know that he dropped another one. And I'm listening. I'm like listening and I'm dozed off. Like, you know how you wake up from a nap and you groggy and shit. You not really processing what's going on. But I heard that A minor, and I popped up. I'm like, no, he got him. Ain't nothing in this world, no response possible. Go save that man. I'm sorry.
But just everything, like, after everything's going on, like, really, like, I'm not gonna be a single mother. I don't want my baby grow up without a father. Even until now, he's not showing up.
Not the biggest twist. I predicted this in the last video. I said, listen, now me personally, this is how I think it's all gonna end. I don't think she's gonna keep the kid. I think everyone's gonna be able to move on. And I think it's the best thing for everybody. Okay? I know I've memed about having this kid named Alopecia.
To be honest, I was flabbergasted when the truth came out. This is the thing. I can't sit here and say that that's true. I can't sit here and say all that's true. But I can sure as fuck say the shit entertaining. Because ain't no motherfucking way. Like, ain't no motherfucking way. I'll never understand why people kill their own kids. Well, if you're talking about like the abortion process, they don't want them. They're an inconvenience to them in their daily life. Was I able to help you out there? That's pretty much it. Ain't no other reason. They don't. Well, I ain't gonna say ain't no other reason. They don't want them. They ruin their fun. You know what I'm saying? Cost money. And listen, all you motherfuckers is like, why is it this next generation wanting to have a bunch of kids? In an economy where you motherfuckers make fun of these motherfuckers for not having jobs, fuck, I wouldn't want to have a kid in this fucking economy either. Because, how we gonna get there? How we gonna actually get there in this growing climate and in this growing predicament that we live in?
It's funny. I don't actually want that to happen. I don't want some kid to be born in these circumstances. Enough now. Her not keeping the kid. Abba Chen. Hey man, it's sad what they did to you. It's sad that you don't get to come into this world. But I ain't surprised. And considering the parental situation, your boy think it might be for the best.
Question for you in the chat: if you were to come into a forest and you choose a bear or the man, what? If you have, I can't see this thing in full. Hold on. Question for you, I still can't see this thing in full. Damn, what the fuck? OBS. All right, OBS, we get it. Bro. If you were to come into a forest, would you choose the bear or the man if you had to happen to cross either of them? The sad part is, you know what? Hold that thought, hold that question, because I'm gonna answer it, and I'm gonna put everybody that's mad because a woman chose the bear. I'm gonna make you ponder something real fast. I'm gonna make you ponder something.
I mean, you got a deadbeat dad who don't want to be involved in a mom.
But just let me watch and learn about a stripper getting an abortion.
Using you as leverage and something. It's a bit of a weird situation, no? Does her not keeping the baby make sense? Absolutely. But what does it also mean? It means that Daisy's lying, right? It does. She's talking about, I'm religious, in my religion, we don't kill,
In my religion, we don't kill.
Then you get rid of the baby. Something don't add up. There's enough of these little tidbits where I'm like, right? Now, some of you are wondering, where's Preach? Hey, listen, Preach ain't always got to be here. Because Preach not ready for this energy, you dig what I'm saying? Because I hit up Preach and I was like, yo, you going to show up? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, bro, you need to come with that energy. What energy? I was like, boys being boys.
Where? Is that what? Why does Hoodie look like a fucking swimsuit and jumpsuit?
You know what I'm saying?
You better than
you
that,
just
bro.
Roll through and then I just grab your junk, make sure that shit's still looking funk. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're boys being boys. You're comrade in arms. Now come here so I can hold you in my arms. Exactly.
Listen, and I know he joking, but you got motherfuckers that'll be like, man, me and my homeboy back in the day, we used to slap each other on the ass, huh? Me and my homeboy back in the day, we used to grab each other by the jaw. I'm putting my cousin on blast right now. So I'm out here. I'm at his crib, and for some reason, these motherfuckers telling stories about when they was in high school. I'm like, oh Lord, I don't want to know about your life at any. Hold on, this motherfucker just AFK. Oh, that's not even a real person. That's a bot. Fucking goodness. But anyway, my cousin sitting here telling me his partner used to be in the fucking PE locker room sword fighting. Anybody who don't know what sword fighting is, don't Google it. I'll be PG. I'll be PG. I'll be PG for you. It's when you take that you know how men got that thing, that thing between their legs, and that thing is part of the process of making babies. They would take that thing and one man would take his thing and another man would take his thing and they would sword fight. And I'm certain a lot of you have seen, you know, a little sword fight between knights and whatever. You know what I'm saying? What you mean, chicken fighting? See, that's how I know you from up north. That's how I know you from up north. And you know, I hope I kept it PG for you.
Like, nah, I'm staying home with my wife. I'm like, whatever, nigga. That's gay. Spending time with your girl, gay. Don't want to hang out with the boys that cuddle up, gay. So Preach not here right now, but I'm here with you guys to give you the important updates. Because let's be honest, that's what y'all want, okay? So Abba, were you wrong? Kind of, not really. I hedged just enough. But let's be honest. I made Daisy seem a little bit more credible than she actually was. And the truth is, she was lying about a lot of things. But the twist gets crazier. Because as I'm reaching out, talking with her, to get information initially when we were going to do the first video, the weeks go by. She keep messaging me. But she messaging me weird stuff. Now, I'm not going to get too many details, all right? Generally speaking,
she trying to get that ABBA. She trying to get little ABBA. Ooh, how much y'all want to bet? How much y'all want to bet? How much y'all want to bet? Because when I hear she start texting me crazy, I'm thinking she trying to get her some of you. How much y'all want to bet? I ain't watched this video, so how much y'all want to bet? And if it already happened, don't spoil the shit. Because I ain't watch it. I'm tired of y'all fucking spoiling shit that I watch. Whole ass niggas. Not her flirting with him.
When someone DMs me, I keep it private. However, if they tell me lies, and I repeat them lies, or they start acting shifty, which then hurts my credibility, you don't get none of that privacy because you use a private correspondence to be a shifty person.
You know it. I'm making the fucking sodomite that you really are, you fucking pussy.
Myron, you realize that if you made me a sodomite, that would make you a sodomite.
Again.
Here's the thing that was weird to me. Yeah, homegirl's trying to flirt with me. She's like,
Fuck it! Oh, the nigga dropped the messages. Oh, dear Lord. Dear fucking Lord.
She's like, I know it. You want me. Now please download Snapchat. I'm like, nah, I don't want no more apps. She's like, please do it for me. And she thought that shit was gonna work. I was like, nah. It's like, so why are you talking to me then? And I was like, listen, you just had an abortion. I just made sure you're good. That's it. And she's trying to lay it on thick. And I'm like, listen, I'm like, lady, why are you being so aggressive? It's not like we out here sharing every detail about our lives. Like, why are you trying to say something? This is weird. Like, let me get this straight. You just date one YouTuber, okay? It goes horribly. You get pregnant by him after you accelerate the whole process insanely fast. Then you thinking about going through an abortion, which you do end up doing, and you lie about the timeline. And then with the person that was helping you to expose all these details, you trying to start some kind of illicit relationship. Huh? Listen here. I like to cover days of our lives, but I ain't trying to be in it. My name ain't Walter. I ain't from Barbados. I don't like coconuts, and I ain't into tricking. That's not.
This shit depressing. This shit funny. You mean to tell me a whole head y'all running, operating, scared about having kids, and the minute she get rid of the kids, she try to pop pussy on a Canadian?
For me, I want my personal life to be free of abortions, free of drama, baby mamas, and everything in between. I'm not down for that. Now, I think it's really weird that you're trying to get back into anything that's even remotely close. So why are you trying so hard? And here's the thing, let's be honest. Let's be honest. A woman that looks like that and takes pictures like that ain't laying on thick with a nigga that look like me. I ain't saying I don't get it in. I ain't saying girls don't.
I mean, Abby, you selling yourself short because I'm certain you got a little money on you, and that's how like men like me and Abba, you know what I'm saying? Men like me and Abba, we live on what's known as the spectrum. I mean, wording is so bad, but we are of a certain society. We would probably pull the baddest bitch if we had the baddest bitch money. Be honest with you.
Tech for me. But a girl that look like that take pictures like that.
That's untrue considering.
Ain't making no advances on me unless it's for that shmoney. No, we don't have to lie to ourselves. Don't get me wrong. I do get my DMs. They don't look like that, okay? And I ain't a dreamy type. I ain't no MLK. I ain't no sleep, no American dream, no nothing. I live in reality. I date real, normal people. Maybe they come knock once. This girl done did it.
Abba just like me for real, though. That nigga just like me.
Like 2-3 times. And I said, oh, I'm like, there's no way you're that person. We don't have any reason. So of course I'm suspicious. She claimed that she'd kept the kid. Turns out she'd already had the abortion about 2 weeks before. So she'd been lying to everybody, right? Because she ended up getting caught in a live stream drinking. And everyone's like, wait, aren't you pregnant? And then she's like, oh.
It's very depressing. She should reconsider her life right now. For what? Bitch, how is this shit depressing? Bro, Drake is getting called a pedophile right now. His fucking house is the fucking cover art for a fucking song right now. Bro, how is this shit depressing? You got a smile on your face right now. All that nigga Drake got is a voice with auto-tune and probably a fucking another fucking leaked video of his penis. That shit ain't gonna work this time, buddy. That shit ain't gonna work this time, bucko.
no, I wasn't drinking alcohol. Then she had to walk it back and said, guys, I'm not keeping the kid. I just got divorced. She'd already gotten it while. That's why she was drinking on. She'd been lying, folks. She'd been lying about that portion. The day she went to go get them ultrasounds and all that stuff, by that point, apparently she'd already gotten it done. That's right. Somebody apparently got in touch with her pimp. Yeah. They found out she really was a night worker. Yeah. But I ain't gonna give you the details on that. That'll be Tree of Logic is gonna do that. And what's more, she was going through Walter's stuff, some of his jewelry boxes.
Ooh, so she a thief? She's a whore.
Yeah. We got us a bad one right here. Or guys, go check out Tree of Logic because she's gonna be dropping a vid with all the receipts and everything. But all this to say, what does all of this mean in the grand?
I ain't gonna lie, I can't fuck with Tree of Logic. Tree of Logic. I'll never forget Tree of Logic got mad because she didn't know that all these fucking fast food joints are required by law to give you the nutrition. So she can have all the receipts in the world. I'ma still remember that shit. Cause how the fuck you gonna get mad at me? Cause I and the rest of the fucking world that don't live in random conspiracy land knows that these fucking restaurants are required by law to tell you what fucking food, all the fucking food and the nutritional shit about it. I'm never gonna get over that shit.
In scheme of things. Walter, you're a sucker. You fell for that shit? Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. She hyper aggressive, but she ain't skilled. She don't got that finesse. I mean, one of the really good details she did is she paid for part of that bracelet, 15K. You know, that's some next level tricking where you trying to do the long con. That's pretty good. But outside of that, her DM game was trash. The fact that you fell for that isn't because she's talented or she's some con artist, is that you really wanted to believe that she was super into you. Because the way I seen her text me, I was like, oh, girl, your message, you must be running game with 30 different dudes. Ain't no way. My girl got a football roster full of dudes. She probably texted him like this. Walter, you're supposed to be an expert, but you fell for really lame game. And you nutted inside her and you got her pregnant. Now, we all grateful that she didn't keep it because that baby would have deserved way better than y'all two as parents.
Facts. Agreed. I did that to piss somebody off because I know there's at least two of y'all that don't like soundboards.
How do we
but I had to.
The dudes in the
See,
field
but the
don't
thing
practice.
about me is I use the soundboard when it's necessary. I'm not using the soundboard after every fucking sentence. Like I can't. I only use it when it's necessary. See, that's the power. Motherfuckers clearly did not learn. Like, you got all these fucking geeks that run around trying to pretend as if they know the ways of the man, spider. What was the one rule of the fucking mantra of Spider-Man? With great power comes what? I say with great power comes what? Great responsibility. And these motherfuckers with soundboards don't know. They don't understand. They goofy.
What they preach. Now, as for me, oh man, we're being honest. We gave her a little bit more charitability than she probably deserved. But hey man, you know, it's all good because we didn't say she is one thing or another. The only people who said she wasn't an escort was who? Fresh and Fit.
But then she's running around and telling Abba and Preach and all these other simps, oh, I'm an escort, and they're believing it. Oh, okay, I believe it. Letting her tell you all these lies. A question for you, bro. What proof do you have that she's an escort? This girl comes from a rich-ass family.
Yeah, bro.
You know how difficult it is to get a fucking visa as a Chinese national to come to the United States as often as she does? She comes from a very wealthy family, bro.
Here's where you're wrong. One, she's on court, and two, I didn't buy bracelet.
Bro, you thought that shit was gonna work on me? You don't know how I roll.
You know what's sad is that I still don't know which one is which because they both ugly as fuck and they not fresh. But like whichever one had the baby, it's like clear W for him because now all the heat gonna get on her. But you nutted in that. Like, you was defending that. You brought that to your mama. Like, don't let that shit slide. He brought that woman to his mama. Like, objectively. That man was trying to turn a hoe into... Wait, no, the alpha male was trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. Oh, nigga, that's like the first rule. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, Brody. Fuck no, you can't do that. Doing that fucked the whole process up for you, not for me. I've never dated a hoe in my life. And if I did, I wouldn't be trying to turn her into a housewife. I'd be trying to turn her into a cum dump. Ring a ding 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 ding. Hey man. All I need in this life is sin. Me and my girlfriend.
Because we out here being boys with the boys. We out here holding each other's junk, walking down the street. Sometimes your nigga got his knee
All
up.
right, for all my fellas, I know this is a I know this is a predominantly male audience, and I'm glad Chris is in here too. Let Chris, like when you be in the forest with your little white friends, y'all be grabbing each other by the junk. I know y'all be eating like moose knuckles and like deer shit and all this. Y'all be grabbing each other by the man meat, bro. You gotta let me know. That's white. That's white people shit. That is white people shit. Oh my God, no. No, Drake gotta deactivate his Twitter immediately. Drake gotta deactivate that Twitter, steadfast.
All banged up from working out and shit, so he need a little bit of a support, like a cane. But I'm like, bro, I got something better than a cane. It's hard too. He did. Yeah. That's not gay. That's not gay. That's called holding up your homies, making sure they get to their destiny.
Would you hold up your homie's nuts? Would you let your homie hold your nuts? Like, would you let that happen?
Nation, everybody coming. You dig? Boys being boys. Hey, gay bro, that's camaraderie. You wouldn't know nothing about that. You dorks out there playing video games and shit from home. Ain't never had a man hold you through the night and let you know how much you loved and shit.
Huh, bruh?
How much you deserve to be cared for. How you deserve to be seduced and shit. Drizzle. Bro, my homie came back from camp.
Drizzle is crazy considering the tweet I just read. That's crazy considering the tweet I just fucking read from Chris.
I had to help him clean, so I ate his ass. Just wipe it down. That ain't gay. That's called sanitation. That's clean.
Wait a minute, as a woman, I'd hold my man's nuts. This is the crazy part. Did we fucking ask you? We asked the men. Men. We're not worried about what you fucking feminists do in your little prayer circles while you playing with rocks and shit, trying to unleash your chakra and all that ugly ass shit. We was trying to figure out what the men do. Motherfucker.
Unpause, because it ain't gay. Boys being boys. Hey, sometimes the homies come through and just fucking take me from behind. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? They're like, man, we on that fresh shit fit. I'm like, oh shit, that ain't gay. That's just boys being boys. You ain't never had a dude rub the inside of your thigh with some coconut oil, huh?
I'm petrified from what I'm hearing at the current moment because it's like, why he being a little bit too descriptive for this shit for me, bro? Like, I get it. I know he trolling, but fuck, calm it down.
Make sure that smooth and silky going down your leg. Make sure that little bit of dribble coming out your dick. Make sure that shit get cleaned up real good. Lick on lips. That shit ain't gay. That's just making sure your pipes are drained. Call me the plumber. That shit ain't gay. That's just boys being bold. That being said, to conclude, I think that it can be said that Daisy, she's not escort. She loves me for me. Okay? You wouldn't understand that because you don't have game. But me, I have game. That shorty over there, bro, she like me for me. Now, coconuts and Barbados. That being said, who decided 2 + 2 is 2? No, guys, that's it, man. I want to close out this chapter. No baby being born. This girl's shifty. These dudes are frauds. At the end of the day, has anything really changed? No. The world is more of the same.
The only thing that's changed is that at the end of the day gotta end. I gotta let y'all know something. Did this hit a mill yet? Yeah, it's halfway there. At 575, 74. You're halfway there. I'm glad I said that at the end of the day shit, because I really Chris probably thought that I was trolling when I fucking ranted at him like early in the day, but I was dead ass serious about what I said about these small ass YouTubers and the fucking enabling that motherfuckers did. And now look at the fucking situation in which y'all have in. Fuck, I'm late. Yeah, you are. You missed us talking about everything. All the topics have been talked about in 23 minutes.
I was trying to enjoy this Kendrick versus Drake beef. And then I had Ling Ling over here trying to do something nasty.
Ling Ling is fucking, like, when y'all motherfuckers can't come up with nothing else for a Chinese woman other than Ling Ling. Stop that shit.
You trying to get immediately diss track, you crazy lady?
Immediately. See, this is more shit I gotta get off my motherfucking timeline. Fuck, man. I can't never just have my cooking videos and just like my random topics about shit. I gotta have all this extra shit, man. Fuck. I blame Chris. I don't mess with rocks, Leon. All right. Is this where I bring up the bear thing? Is this where we continue our conversations about the bear? Is it? Because I still to this day think it's a great decision for women to choose the bear. Oh my God, I'm not fucking. Yes. All right, I don't remember who asked the question, but let me fucking put this perspective into you. Man, I'm specifically talking to y'all. My fellas. Oh, my fellas. Do. Here's the thing. You ask a random bitch this question, of course she's going to pick the bear. Y'all doing this wrong. Y'all are doing this shit so wrong, I'm embarrassed. Y'all asking random bitches these questions, shocked that they not picking a man. Like, the fuck? You right in front of the bitch face. Of fucking course. The bitch gonna pick the bear over you. Who the fuck are you to her? A nobody. Coolio with the Fulios, and you are the Fulio. What you need to do is call your mama, call your grandma, call your aunties, call your sister, call your daughter, call every woman in your family tree. And if they choose the bear, that let me know. If they choose the bear over a man, that let me know. Because what you got going on to where the women in your family will choose a bear over you. What have you done wrong to where the women in your life do not trust anything out of you? We don't want smart women answering this one. Too bad. Because guess what? I already had 2 women confirmed to me what they choosing. And these are women I know, and they chose a man. And I'm like, see? So all that talk about modern women, no, y'all just looking for dumb bitches. Y'all just hearing dumb bitches, and y'all somehow getting mad because they not choosing you. They don't know you. If I was a woman, I wouldn't choose some random motherfucker asking me this shit. Be gone. Unhand me, knave. Ain't that the shit they used to say? Back in the olden days, like, knave. Back in like the Kingdom Come days, knave. Naive. Oh my God, this is what you choose to kill me with, bro? Like, I just died. What did Peachy say? Peachy chose a man. Like, are you blind? What did I just fucking say for you to ask me this question? Like, are you deaf, dumb, or just dumb? I'm choosing a damn man. He'll be a nice, muscly lumberjack. That's if you could actually do something for him with merit. So, you know, while y'all sitting there fighting with each other about the discrepancies of life and how men are being hated against because y'all let random bitches get y'all out y'all feelings. Oh man. I choose my girl, Emmy. I mean, fuck. You can also this is a fucking fake ass scenario. You can fucking talk about anything. You can come up with any fucking scenario. I didn't know if you asked her damn! I didn't know if you asked her specifically. I did. You know why? You know why I do this? Like, when it comes to, like, shit involving women, is because I always look for the one word, the one phrase, modern women. And every time I hear that shit, I'm like, let me go to my modern woman little sister, Peachy. Even though Peachy is technically older than me, Peachy's like my little sister. Matter of fact, I got another person I could ask. I'm gonna ask my cousin. I'm gonna ask my little cousin. I'm gonna ask my cousin. My cousin, another one of these modern women. And guess what? My little cousin in a relationship. So I'm gonna ask my cousin straight up. I'm gonna ask her this question. If you stuck in the forest, in the woods, which is the better option? Which is better for you? Being with a man or being with a bear? Oh, my cousin went to a festival. I'm asking my fucking cousin this shit, and this motherfucker coming back from a festival. Not a motherfucker won't respond, huh? If you in the woods, like, it's a man or a bear, pick one. I'd be joked out if she picked bear. I'ma be joked the fuck out Everyone's talking about which women are choosing, but right, where's John's opinion on Kendrick Lamar's diss track? Where is it? This motherfucker, I'm beefing with the bear, or is it for protection? Lord. For survival, which option are you picking? For damn, I forgot. We black, so we gotta like specify this shit. Now I'm about to get asked 30 different fucking questions about this shit instead of getting to the meat of it. Fuck, man, this shit's stupid. Happy National. Now I feel like you just making this shit up. Obviously a man, but guess what? The problem is you got all these fucking hurt feeling podcasters talking about, oh my god, modern women are saying they wouldn't pick a man over there. Bitch, I wouldn't pick no random ass man either. Let me get a pussy I can pop. I'm not trusting no random ass man in the woods. Fucking crazy. I'm not trusting anybody in the fucking woods, but that's just me. And then motherfucker, this wasn't on stream. Like this was after. Motherfucker asked me, so you mean to tell me a woman says they would pick a bear over you? That means they wouldn't trust you. You fine with that? Yes. I'm liable to drop kick somebody for nothing. Like, yes, I'm fine with you saying you'd pick a different option other than me. Because one, I don't know you. And two, fuck you. Bow. Sweet chin music to the good gristle. Sweet chin music. RKOs. Fucking attitude adjustment of motherfucker if I could. Like, come on now. Now, like I said about 5 minutes ago, the situation flips if it's women I know. Like right now, if my cousin say a bear, I'm gonna feel some type of way. But that's only because that's my cousin. I know my cousin. It's like, damn. If the men in your life did you that wrong? Fuck. But that's me. A stranger? Fuck a stranger. I don't give a fuck. Fuck a stranger. That shit don't matter to me. Would bring up Star. Oh yeah, it is y'all fucking lame ass May the 4th day. Oh, happy May the 4th, dorks. Happy May the 4th, losers. Your fucking franchise sucked in. It sucked already. Don't pretend like it sucked recently. Losers. Dorks. Dweebs. Oh man. Okay, now you made me mad. Ha, nerd. Go ahead, cry about it, geek. You only had few good characters in that fucking series, and it was Rey Skywalker, General Grievous, and Count Dooku. The rest of them suck. What the fuck I give a fuck about Obi-Wan Kabagooey for? What the fuck I care about him for? Boo, lame, a dork. What's that one hoe? I don't know. What's the creepy looking bitch name? Asin. She a skinhead. She like the one chick that looked like she got cancer. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm a nerd and I'm proud. That's crazy work. Nah, he actually gotta scrub this Twitter account because he know niggas see that shit. He gotta scrub that fucking Twitter account immediately. What is this? I'm not reading this shit out loud, but what is this shit? This nigga crazy. Ventry, yeah, that one. Asthma got it, that one. Call that motherfucker a skinhead that got cancer. But yo, the story sucked and it's convoluted. Oh my god, we gonna start with the third movie and work our way backwards. We gonna work our way forward, then backwards. Yeah, that keeps me invested. Oh my god, the obvious villain is a relative? Yo, fuck, who could have seen some shit like that coming? Oh my God. The relative who's already on the bad side turns over to the good side at the end? Who could have seen that coming? Sick work, crazy work, stupid work. But let y'all tell it. This is a cinematic masterpiece. But let y'all tell this side of the story. It's a cinematic masterpiece. But let y'all tell this story. It's a cinematic masterpiece. Sick work, crazy work, stupid work. Y'all know it's crazy. I just finished before I turned on the stream. I had recorded me another cooking video. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I should post that. I don't know. I probably should because I'm about 50 subscribers away from the big 1K. You know what I'm saying? I'm the best chef on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the big 1K Bezos. I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. I gotta make sure I can celebrate for the 1,000. For the 1,000 chefs that won't learn how to cook. Where's your cooking channel link now? What do you mean? You gotta admit the lightsabers are cool? I will not admit something that I don't believe is true. I will not admit to something I don't believe in. Sorry, like a melody in my head. I'm not reading what Gavin just said. Gordon Ramsay can't cook though, but for the one person who's like, oh my God, what is it? And I already got your racist jokes out the way. I made chicken tenders. Fuck y'all. Bake a cake? No. Let's just go ahead and just tell you that right now. I'm not baking. I'm cooking. Why am I baking and not cooking? Well, it's very simple. I don't know how. I don't know how to bake. Baking ain't my specialty. Baking is not Leon's specialty. He don't know how, he don't have the precision to make a cupcake. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the precision in the arm. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the masterfulness in his arm to do something like that. He ain't got it. So, you know. Will you be grilling? What the fuck is with you motherfuckers and want me to grill? What the fuck y'all want? Motherfucker, can you grill? When you gonna grill? When you gonna grill? You gonna grill? The fuck? You know what? I'm deleting the channel. I've had my fun. It was a nice experiment. I've had enough. Cooking is a skill. Baking is an art. Well, see, I'm not an artiste. I am not an artiste. You can't read directions? Now, bitch, since you said that, take your ugly ass, get in that kitchen, and bake a cake for that lumberjack man that's never gonna show up. That's what you could do for me. That's what you could do for me. Quesadillas? Oh, I can make me a quesadilla, and I'm gonna keep saying it like that because I know it's gonna piss somebody off. Quesadilla. It was just a question. No, fuck that question. A beautiful state. See, I ain't gonna fucking sit here and act like I haven't been in the kitchen trying to, you know, like perfect my steakness. I've been trying to perfect all the steakiness going on in here. Chimichanga. You know what's crazy? I made this once. And to this day, I thought it was a total fucking fluke. I made gyros or gyros, and them motherfuckers came out so good. But I only made that motherfucker once. And it came out so good. And I thought, think about that shit recently. I'm like, was that a fluke? Nah, it can't be no fucking fluke. I got to get back in the kitchen. I gotta make that shit again, because ain't no fucking way I'm going out like that. Oh, no. I can't go out like that. That's sucker shit. Some gumbo. I know. When are you gonna George Foreman? See, now y'all getting into white people territory. Cookies, chili, lasagna. Like, come on now. See, gumbo, you on to something. And you only said that because you know I'm from New Orleans. You know it's crazy. When I had that, when I came in and was talking to FD Signifier a little bit, this motherfucker just stopped me as soon as I got to talking. It was like, "You from New Orleans?" Like, yes. This motherfucker was like, "Wow, I thought you was just like playing it up for the camera." Like, no, this is how I talk. Sometimes I'm a little deep with it. Sometimes I just want to fucking be ignorant. Motherfucker said chitlins. See, if I actually went into my YouTube studio, I would ban you right now for saying that shit to me. I would actually ban you from saying that shit to me. Like, I dead ass ban you. I ain't gonna lie, that's a bannable fucking offense to me right now. I ain't gonna hold you. You're off, right? See, you motherfuckers coming up with some great ideas for me. Y'all motherfuckers coming up with some great ideas for me. You know what I'm saying? Tequila and margarita. I can make a alcoholic concoction. Like, there's a certain alcoholic concoction I can make that I would not produce to the public. I would not produce that shit to the public at all. Why wouldn't I produce that shit to the public? Y'all ever seen that one motherfucker that just be mixing a bunch of fucking drinks in buckets of ice? Like, imagine that, but me. Leon, when you gonna test struggle foods? If you talk about like shit that people who like try to save money or don't make enough money eat, and you got that stupid ass emoji next to that shit, I don't view any food as a struggle food. Like, cause it's shit you eat to live. Like, so best believe, don't ever fucking play with me. Cause you would probably look at the shit I make and call that shit a struggle food. But guess what? I'm eating. And I'm living to see another fucking day. Speaking of living to see another day and eating, you know who else eats? College students. And there's been some issues in these colleges over the past number of weeks. And wasn't it yesterday or the day before? We was talking about the one guy. Are you planning on teaching PG how to cook? You know what? Glad you said that. Cause you just reminded me. Peachy needs to observe my cooking channel closely. That's the one who needs it more than all of y'all. Our Ivy League schools, everyone. Bold assumption that all of these are Ivy League schools. Bold assumption. But just because this shit's happening does not really discredit these. Also, remember the Monkey Man? Do y'all remember Monkey Man? Y'all remember Monkey Man? Y'all remember him? What did I tell y'all yesterday? What did I tell y'all yesterday? Give it time. He's going to be the face of it. And wouldn't you know it? They on his ass. JP Staples, Alaskan Tom, the racist who made monkey sounds to a black woman, just deleted his Twitter in addition to IG. Of course, he folded like a Klansman hood. A photo shoot of his is still up, though. This the thing. I told y'all. While you got these dipshits talking about, oh my God, look at these great African Americans. They're fighting back. Ooh, they're not really fighting back. They're just standing there while other motherfuckers stand there too, and they're all just yelling at each other. So you ain't really fighting for nothing. I told y'all when that video went viral, you could try to make it about all of them. They're going to focus on the one. And they're going to come up with the false comparisons to whatever other event transpired to make it seem like everything's the same. Case in fucking point. Ole Miss racist student is Covington Catholic Kids 2.0, a modern day lynch mob. Here's the problem. If you remember, for those of you who don't, a few years ago, I believe it was, wasn't it high school kids? It was either high school or college kids. Went somewhere and had an issue. And the issue stemmed primarily because of two individuals, actually. A man who I believe was an Indian and a white guy. Now, for everybody with a brain, you realize the white guy ain't do shit. He just stood there smiling. He did nothing. He smiled. And I believe he won a bunch of lawsuits against a bunch of people who tried to smear him objectively. And guess what? He was in the right. Because if you watch this shit, is this in the video? Where is it? These people are beating on drums. They walk up to them. Oh, look. It's him right there. They're participating in the beating of the drums. I'm so Pray tell, my children, what's the problem here? What's the problem? What's the problem? I skip forward. What's the problem? I ain't seeing no spit flying. I ain't seeing no motherfucking slurs being thrown. I ain't seeing no punches flying. He ain't do nothing. But apparently, he got smeared. He got, like, white boy got smeared. And he just nodding his head. What? The worst you could say is he got the Make America Great hat on? Boo-hoo. Like, objectively, boo-hoo. Hey, look, let's speed it up. He still ain't doing nothing. Nothing happening. Nothing happening. I ain't gonna lie though, buddy got closer and closer. See me? I'd have told buddy like, back it up just a little bit, like back it up, because I ain't walk up on you. I need like 6 feet. COVID protocol, even though this didn't happen during COVID. I know one thing, if he'd have hit me with that fucking drum, I'd have definitely went to jail. I put that on me. I mean, he's making an accurate face at this point, because at first he was smiling and all in it, but the motherfucker just like in his shit. He walked up to him, and no fucking random ass fucking activist who wants to skew this shit so that they can look at everybody and be like, oh my God, these white people are so racist. These motherfuckers ain't do nothing. A black child, so they all weren't white. So y'all get the point? Y'all get why we here right now? Apparently, I'm supposed to look at this and compare it to Monkey Man. Lurking while working on. Well, look, while you lurk, hear me and hear me now. The cooking channel is primarily for people like you. Because you need to learn how to make. Matter of fact, hold on, I might be tweaking. PG, this is what you do. You go watch this video right here. You go watch. You know why? I'm gonna show you why. What's that being put on that griddle? What's that being put on that griddle? It's bacon. It's bacon. Applewood. Matter of fact, for all you pedophiles that fucking always talk about, oh, you gonna slap me.
The best bacon. Also,
look, I slapped the meat for you. Pedophiles. So apparently, I'm supposed to have this skewed into his favor. Oh no, I'm not liking that. I'm not even disliking it. I don't even know what Buddy said. You.
Out there have learned absolutely nothing from the.
Hold on, back it up to the beginning, soldier.
It seems some people out there have learned absolutely nothing from the Covington kids' injustice. Viva Fry, former Montreal litigator turns current Florida rumbler, half naked because I shaved my beard and I feel ugly, old, and tired, but I'll get over it. It'll grow back if I'm lucky. The story of the day, coming out of University of Mississippi Ole Miss, a new video which is going to give the Covington kids potentially a run for its money. If you haven't seen the video, I'll play the video now and then I'm going to commentate on the video after.
Just so y'all know, microwave bacon ain't that bad. I mean, it's objectively terrible.
You watch it now.
Now, y'all want my opinion? I don't care that a bunch of motherfuckers decided to protest against protest. Objectively, that don't matter. The motherfucker making the monkey sounds is the one, and I do mean one, that's going to face the biggest amount of issues. What do you mean by issues? Well, the school's probably gonna fucking sit there and see all this shit and see all these fucking emails and calls and text messages and voice memos, and they probably gonna hold a meeting with this motherfucker and they gonna give him a punishment for the shit. Why? Not because they're anti-America, not because they are anti-white people, not because there's an attack on white people, but because the motherfucker did a bunch of monkey noises and got a bunch of people screaming racism. So as this develops and you see all these motherfuckers tell you about how woke everything is, please ask them about how colleges deal with shit. Because they'll all tell you, oh, college is a waste of time, go to a trade school. What did I tell y'all? These motherfucking places, establishments, businesses, they want to protect their name as best they can. And if they got a bunch of calls about a motherfucker doing some shit that's racist towards a black woman, nigga, do you not think they gonna upscale and try to get rid of that shit as quick as they can, just so they can get that shit off their back? Also, motherfuckers are graduating this week. You got motherfuckers ready to go. And they got graduations with protest in them. So please, spare me to talk about wokeness. I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of hearing it, honestly. And they're chanting, lock her up. At first, I thought they were chanting, fuck her up. I was about to be like, whoa, but they said lock her up. I'm like, whoa, you chanting, fuck her up. I don't know about that one, but it's lock her up.
So that is the video, or at least one of the videos, because there are other angles. There are other videos of this incident that might shed some light on this incident, but it was tweeted out by, I'm not sure who, let me just double check. It was tweeted out by Rep. Mike Collins, at Rep. Mike Collins, who says, Ole Miss taking care of business. Representative Mike Collins tweets out the video, taking pride in what seems to be, at first glance, some university students.
Let me fucking establish something, because it ain't a knock against just Viva Frey. It ain't a knock against him. It's a knock against the motherfucker who tweeted. Y'all got a really bad conception of what standing on business means. Because, motherfuckers, do y'all not realize that y'all just standing there yelling at each other? And while y'all doing that, motherfuckers are still behind closed doors doing the shit y'all protested either against or for? Like, none of you are doing anything. None. And what's worse is that you are what the world calls the future of America. You motherfuckers are going to be the next generation of complainers that's still following all of America's guidelines and fucking standards. Congratulations. Welcome to the fucking system. We've been waiting. We've been alerted.
Students pushing back at some arguably anti-American protesters, or at the very least, protesters who are protesting what they believe to be the genocide in Gaza. But without getting into those details, you see some young American boys dressed in American flag overalls, seemingly counter-protesting the protesters, and Rep. Mike Collins says, Ole Miss taking care of business. To which an individual named Fred Wellman replies as follows, but before we even get into his reply, we need to go check out the profile in order to explain the reply. Fred Wellman
am I supposed to care about the motherfucker? Listen. Oh, I see the word democracy advocate. All right, so we're going to focus on that one. Army combat veteran, respect the troops. Host of the On Democracy Pod, Midas Touch, and Substack National Chairman Forgotten Democrats didn't pay Elmo. Oh my God. Yes. Once we're talking about, you ain't gonna show me the tweet first. You just show me the profile. Like, this matter to me.
FP Wellman, democracy advocate, Army combat veteran, host of On Democracy Pod on Midas Touch and Substack. National Chairman, Forgotten Democrats, didn't pay Elmo. The Midas Touch, Welchie. If that rings a bell, it's because you might remember a Twitter account by the handle of ACYN, I still don't know how to pronounce it, who also seems to be affiliated with the Midas Touch, who single-handedly spearheaded that Trump bloodbath comment disinformation campaign, the one that went super viral.
I don't care. I'm sorry. Whatever Trump saying, not saying, and what motherfuckers doing with what he's saying and not saying, I don't care. I don't care. What they gotta do? What they gotta do with this? What they gotta do with this? And how is this version 2.0? Get there.
As far as I know, to this day, never got community noted on Twitter.
And you're not going to be able to sell those.
Hey, if it didn't get community noted, you know what that means? It must be true.
If I get elected.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? If it didn't get community noted, what that mean? It means it must be true. I don't know. I don't even know what he said, but apparently I got to hear it because apparently it's relevant.
Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it. But
wait, what was the tweet? I wasn't looking. Now, if I get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. Well, that's what's tweeted. Oh, what did he say?
And you're not going to be able to sell those guys. If I get elected. Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it. But they're not going to sell those cars. They're building massive factories.
Well, horribly, that sounds like this motherfucker is talking as if, oh, if I don't get elected, there's going to be a bloodbath, and which is an insinuation of, I guess, January 6 2.0. The problem is, this is cut. Show me the 4 sentences he said before that. You give me the 4 sentences he said before that, and this one, then I'll have a full scope. But you just gave me, I'm not saying Viva did, I'm pretty sure he just pulled that the same way everybody pulled it.
That Fred Wellman may be taking a page out of ACYN's tactics on Twitter, tweets as follows in response to Representative Mike Collins. Fred Wellman at FP Wellman. Which part is your favorite, Mike? Is it the white kid acting like a monkey at the black woman or the white security guard acting like she's a threat? I'm trying to figure out which flavor of racism has you all excited the most.
I don't care about the cop. I care about the monkey boy.
And with that, although I don't think it's immediately and exclusively attributable to Fred Wellman, but with that starts a campaign to depict this incident as a racist incident, Covington Catholic 2.0. And the question is this a racist incident going on in this video? Now, I have broken down this video. I have watched it more times than I care to admit. And I'm watching this and I can understand that someone looks at this kid and might think that he's doing something of an animal gesture. And they might—
He is! What do you mean? It looks like he's doing it. He is! The motherfucker, you have the wrong angle. Get the angle of the shit where the motherfucker is doing the monkey dance. The motherfucker is doing the monkey dance while doing the oohs and ahs. You can't sit there and see like, it seems as if it is. My brother, my greatly groomed. God damn, look at his hair. What the fuck? Motherfucker's hair is next to immaculate. God, this guy's boring as shit. I'm sorry, I thought I was more entertaining. By the way, update on my dog. For those who don't know, the bump in his ear is still pending, but the vet told me more likely nothing. However, I'm keeping an eye on it before. I just took fall damage. I took fall damage and died. Hold on. Now I need the video. Twitter. That is one terrible fucking name. Where is it? Now, class, let us bring our attention back. Matter of fact, full screen it back to Buddy. Let's hear what he said.
Attributable to Fred Wellman, but with that starts a campaign to depict this incident as a racist incident, Covington Catholic 2.0. And the question is this a racist incident going on in this video? Now, I have broken down this video. I have watched it more times than I care to admit, and I'm watching this and I can understand that someone looks at this kid and might think that he's doing something of an animal gesture, and they—
Why is it zoomed in? Why are you showing me it zoomed in? You have the same video. I ain't gonna lie. What possessed that chick to think she could just run up on them? On what planet will you just show me the zoomed in version? Matter of fact, nigga, didn't you just give me the fucking version of him right there? Hello? Why are you trying to show me a zoomed in version? Don't show me zoomed in, show me full detail. The motherfucker's right there in your own video. Hello? Are we lost here? Did y'all lose me a little bit? Oh Lord, now we must understand more incidents.
Think that he's doing something of an animal gesture, and they might make some connections there. Although there are a great many people on the internet who say that if you make an animal connection to racism, you're the racist. But set that aside, if you watch this video carefully and you listen to the audio, what you actually hear is not only that kid doing a hoo hoo hoo, which might be more of a frat boy sports type chant. You hear the crowd.
Class, I'm an individual who went to college 2017 to 2021. I done seen a couple fraternities. I got a couple friends that's in fraternities. They do have chants. They do. But class, usually, they would do them all together. They would do, a group of them would be there to do it together. One person is not showing up to a protest or a protest, anti-protest, and doing a frat chant by themselves. They're doing it with people. Now, it would have been drastically funnier and worse for them if, say, 8 of them directed that dance and that sound to that one black person. But come the fuck on now. Legitimately, be motherfucking for real. I have an update on my cousin's answer, but we'll get to that when we get to the fucking when we watch more Bear reviews. Just because you got a degree, your employment isn't a guarantee. You spelled guarantee wrong, but duh, you're right. But college is not a sham. College is only a sham if you waste your fucking time. If you just go waste your time, don't go. That's always been my standpoint. I went to college, graduated. It wasn't a sham or a scam to me. Whoa, DJ Academics is crazy. DJ Academics is a sick Negro for that one. Chris, you're white. You strike me as somebody who would do some shit like this. Are you making monkey? You gonna say yes? I'm not asking you.
Crowd doing it as well, and it's not obvious. All I'm saying is it's not obvious that it was obviously intended to be racist or racial at all. But alas, the rumor itself of racism is like tearing open a pillow and watching the feathers spread all across the world. There's no coming back from that. And as we know all too well, the power lies in the accusation. There has been an accusation of racism. This kid has been doxxed. His name is out there. And ironically enough, the modern day lynch mob wants his head. A tweet from Jeff Pearlman at Jeff Pearlman. New York Times best-selling author of 10 books, 2-pack coming. Quote, the kid who shows up at the bus and just starts kicking motherfuckers. End quote. And with a bio like that, you just know you're gonna get a gem of a tweet.
Why can't you just fucking, why? I don't care about your fucking bios.
So this Ole Miss kid has been identified. I'm not going to name him, but it's spreading. And right now on Twitter, he's spewing bravado and, quote, fuck all y'all, and, quote, machismo. And we've seen this movie before. It won't last because ultimately this shit follows a person everywhere. 7.2 million views. And the follow-ups, it's fun and games for a day. Then you realize you're going to need a job one day, and potential employers Google future hires. And they're going to see old Biff was making monkey noises at a black woman. And while your frat bros have your back now, college will end. Part 3, and you will be left with this, all because you're racist.
You know what's crazy about this tweet? I agree with this motherfucker so much. And you know what? I got somebody who can give me. See, y'all about to be annoyed, but y'all gonna understand in a second. Hold on. Let me Cause isn't it ironic that he just talked about how motherfuckers was talking about how niggas fly and niggas gonna have to realize that, you know, you do all this shit, this is gonna happen to you. Shut up. Let me see if he gonna say it. I don't even know what he gonna say, but I saw this and I'm like,
Oh boy, the left is learning the hard way that, hey, sometimes you got to be careful what you ask for, okay? You might just get a taste of your own medicine. And the medicine that the left is getting a taste of that they, wanted to give to everybody else is cancel culture. Being canceled for having political opinions that, hey, a lot of people disagree with. Now, again, before these woke activists started to protest on college campuses across the country over this Israel-Palestine situation, they were essentially all for canceling people on the right, okay? Canceling people on the right for having political opinions that they don't find to be acceptable. Like, for example, if you don't believe the outcome of the 2020 election was fair and you decided to peacefully protest at the Capitol in order to make your voice...
Nigga. Nigga. Why the fuck is that nigga lying?
Heard, they don't believe that you should be able to have a normal life, right? They have no problems with this idea that you're employed.
You know what's crazy? About the bookend this shit. So he'll sit there and say that about the Capitol. He'll sit there and say that about the Capitol. And motherfuckers will hear him say that and be like, look at what they were doing in the building. And he'll have nothing to say. Now, let's flip it. You got motherfuckers who are peacefully protesting and they'll focus on all the dumb shit. This Israel-Palestine shit. You got motherfuckers that's holding sit-in. I ain't gonna say holding sit-in, but they got signs up. They trying to spread a positive message. They're doing it peacefully. And motherfuckers focus on the dumb shit. Right? Right?
Lawyer should fire you, that you shouldn't be able to get a job, that you shouldn't be able to feed yourself, that you should not be able to have a regular normal life just like every other American who expresses their free speech rights. No, you should not be able to do that because, hey, you protested for the wrong thing, okay? This is what the left was pushing for the last 3 or 4 years.
Am I drunk? You know what's so crazy about, like, right-wingers and how they really don't really galvanize a bunch of young motherfuckers? Is that the fucking conservatives will say, the leftists are the fucking problem. And then they'll do the exact same shit and then think they're somehow better because they're fighting for the right side of it all. Which just lets me know it ain't about nothing more than shit that you just agree with. And you just want the other side to just shut the fuck up and go away. Which, that's not free speech. Who said that?
And all of a sudden, there are people that want us to boo-hoo, whine, and cry for these woke student activists who apparently are on the wrong side of protest in 2024. And when I mean my wrong side, I mean like...
So, shit got suspended. And I think went through like a lawsuit to try to get unsuspended and it didn't work. So I'm supposed to feel bad, but all this making me think is stupid and stupid. Well, not the tweet, but Monkey Man. Hey, stupid and stupid. Stupid and stupid. Stupid and stupid. Stupid and stupid. I sound like Dora. Stupid. El Stupido. I'm so sorry if I butchered that.
Like they're not on America's side, right? The right side is America's side, okay? That is, as far as I'm concerned, okay, in regards to this conflict, the right side of this conflict is America, right? For me personally. But anyways, yeah, they're not on the right side of this conflict. So therefore, people like Kevin O'Leary are saying, look, man, like a lot of you guys are ruining your future, okay? You're ruining your future because you're out here.
Also, let me just fucking, because this popped into my head. Motherfuckers on the right, what they be saying? We don't want this money going to Ukraine. Okay. We don't want to be funding a war that has nothing to do with us. Okay. With these motherfuckers on the left at these colleges protesting, we don't want these businesses funding, sending money towards genocide. So when I sit here and tell y'all two sides, same coin, and then motherfuckers try to over-explain and be like, well, that's actually, y'all do the same shit. Y'all just fucking stupid and y'all want to argue with each other. And that's sad. That's the saddest part. Y'all niggas really don't ever understand how united you truly are. And you'll never notice it. You'll never notice it. And I'm so sad for y'all.
Here protesting in the street, and you are basically showing employers that you are troublemakers, that you are prone to committing acts of violence, or at the very least being agents of chaos when it comes to issues like this. It could potentially negatively affect a company and whether or not they want to hire you. And
you know, I could believe that. I could understand that. Businesses don't want to really look at somebody doing something and go viral for something stupid and say, come work for us. You know, I could understand that. Truthfully, I could truthfully understand that. In both of these cases, this ain't a situation of, oh my God, one's better than the other. No, they're both stupid. They're both fucking stupid. Because now you got all this fucking heat on your ass. Now all these motherfuckers are calling you racist. Now these motherfuckers are looking at you stupid. They also looking at the two motherfuckers who decided, hey, let's wear American flag overalls. Now you probably, if it doesn't happen, well, great, good for him. It don't happen. You probably going to have a fucking moment with the fucking group of people there, and you just gonna have to fucking have a meeting, and the college is gonna decide whether they gonna keep your ass there or not. Just like they decided to not keep her ass there. I don't know what you motherfuckers think. I don't know what you motherfuckers think. But this ain't that hard. Read what Jessica says. Stop the cancel culture of college kids. This is just an immature kid who has zero idea of.
The reality is that we live in 2024 where we have a lot of technology available to be able to identify people who participate in these protests. And the fact is that, yeah, it will be used against you. And apparently, this is now a controversial thing for somebody like Kevin O'Leary to say, but it wasn't all that controversial when the left was supporting this type of cancel culture when it was directed towards peaceful protesters on January 6th.
Appreciate Kevin O'Leary being honest about
Wait a minute.
Other,
he gotta kiss my ass. Wait. I fucked up all my shit. Fuck him. Kiss my ass. Black conservative perspective. Now, you know damn well, you know motherfucking well that shit wasn't peaceful. You know motherfucking well, them motherfuckers, if niggas die, this shit ain't peaceful. No matter if they was one of the people trying to stop people from going in or motherfuckers trying to go in. Shit not peaceful when a motherfucker die. When you got property being taken and moved around, shit wasn't peaceful. Come on, nah. This shit crazy. Motherfuckers know this shit wasn't peaceful. Y'all gotta stop that shit. All right. Back to this though. We might finish this, but back to this though.
And when I talk about the modern day lynch mob, except replace racial prejudice with political prejudice, this is exactly what you see here. If you don't understand exactly what this man is trying to do with this tweet, what he's suggesting in this tweet, speaking of dog whistles, I broke it down in a response to him. Viva Fry at the Viva Fry. Just let me paraphrase this tweet. Quote, I won't tell you what to do, winky face. I won't identify this person, but his identification is out there, winky face. He thinks this is over, but it's not, winky face. I'm not saying to do anything, but you know what to do, lynch mob, winky face. And these people think they are the good guys. And then by way of separate tweet, I reply to Jeff Perlman. Jeff Perlman, is he related to Ron Perlman? Is that why they're both batshit crazy? But I reply as follows. Viva Fry at the Viva Fry. I'm not convinced there was anything racial about it. Just two people acting like children among a crowd of excited people. And if you were honest at Jeff Perlman, you would show the other angle. But you're not. You are the self-appointed leader of this lynch mob. Enjoy wearing the hat. And here's a screen grab from a separate video, which we're going to watch in a second, of the alleged victim giving the crowd the finger. Because I am obsessive compulsive and absolutely want to understand what exactly went.
The finger. I'm pretty sure motherfuckers have given the finger before. So at worst, what can you say? Hold them both to standard? The middle finger, monkey noises. The middle finger, monkey noises. The middle finger, monkey. The middle finger, monkey noises, the middle finger. Which one do you think, in terms of the school, which one do you think the school is going to hold to more of importance to deal with? Take all your biases in this world out of it and actually Turn off that part of your brain that just goes, everything's political and we're all doomed, and turn on the rest of your brain. Which one do you think a college campus is going to fixate on as a more important thing to deal with? Once again, before you answer, turn off that part of your brain that's like everything's woke, everything's right wing, conservative, Republican, liberal. No, turn that part of your brain off and turn the rest of your brain on. Because them motherfuckers are going to focus on the monkey thing. And if I could just scroll back a little bit, she's pointing that in the direction of, the way I see it, the motherfuckers in the American overalls. The motherfucker with the monkey sounds is to her right. Now, this is a screenshot. She could have did the thing where she starts pointing it from the left and goes, or she starts pointing it at the right and starts to go all the way around. It just got stopped there. To be fair, I'm gonna be fair. I ain't about to sit here and act as if a motherfucker ain't never stuck their middle finger out and pointed it at a bunch of motherfuckers. It's inherently political. Nope, turn that part of your brain off. Because the minute you let that part of your brain operate the whole thing, you just start talking a bunch of dumb shit. Just turn that part of your brain off. Turn it off. Talk about the rest of it. It's okay. I understand. It's a quote unquote important issue of society today, and we must focus on it for some reason. But be real. And the cameraman throwing the finger as well. That's crazy. Look at this little bitty thing. I don't know if that's a middle finger though. I don't know if that's a middle finger. It could be. It could be. It truly could be. Who knows? I mean, the monkey knows. See, see, get that word out of there. Turn it off. You gotta turn that part of your brain off. I've learned that when it comes to a lot of these conversations, you gotta turn all that random ass shit off. Cause you ain't gonna get nowhere with that shit. You just gonna get a bunch of motherfuckers just, oh my God, everything's woke. So you can't do that. I ain't got time to be fucking worried about motherfuckers woke or not. I don't even know who, because y'all motherfuckers, I don't mean you, Birdie, but because motherfuckers have been using that fucking word damn near for every fucking thing, I don't realize what's what anymore. I just say everybody's stupid and stupid looking. You stupid looking? Damn, you stupid looking. How you got here? You stupid looking motherfucker. I know you motherfuckers seemingly like to dictate me as a political channel, even though I've told y'all ain't the case. I'm just a nigga on the internet. Whatever I see that's stupid, I'm gonna just say it's stupid and explain my reasons why. I know. What a hard thing to grasp. I was told in 2019 and in 2020, eventually I'll pick a side. I haven't picked one yet. Because all them fucking sides suck. They all suck. None of them good. None of them got everlasting greatness for me. All they got is problems. Like that's all they really got is just problems. I'm not looking at that shit and thinking I'm saved. I'm looking at this shit and thinking I'm doomed. I'm really a part of a country where shit like this go on. How can I actually go on with myself? Scares me sometimes. I can't believe it sometimes. Create your own party? No. Too much work. You saw what them motherfuckers in Baton Rouge was doing? It took them 10 years for that. You think I got 10 years to fucking try to just get away from motherfuckers? No, sir. I do not. At best, I'm just gonna sit. You know, as a kid, I just want to move into the mountains. Can I do that? Is that legal? Can I move into the mountains? Is that legal? Do I have hoops to jump through with that? I hope not. I hope not. 'Cause I would truly rather. I would fucking rather. I would fucking rather. Rip Drake is crazy. Rip Drake is crazy. You should start a nope. You know why? You know why I don't want to start a cult? Or why I wouldn't? I hate people. I hate people, bruh. I truly do. I tried. I just realized you motherfuckers just suck. Y'all annoying. Y'all mean. Y'all hurtful. All I see are folks who ain't playing Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, fuck. You right about that one. You ain't wrong about that one. You motherfucker, you doing your big one saying shit like that. You doing your motherfucking big one. Become a libertarian? No. I don't want to. I don't give a fuck what they do either. I told you, all sides suck. And they will always suck in my opinion. Because guess what? Them don't do any better than Trey. Can do it. And try to convince me that the side is the reason why the country's shit. The country's been shit since before I was born. So you know what that means? Everybody's culpable. Everybody's the fucking problem. There's no innocent fucking party. They're both parties that start shit and they never shut the fuck up. They don't ever, and I mean ever, shut the fuck up and actually solve a fucking problem. And guess what? You motherfuckers are still paying taxes. It don't matter if Biden's the president or Trump's the fucking president. Paying taxes. Do you know that shit? That's what the fuck you are doing. Always do that. Until you fucking die. Do you? Are you? Oh. Good. Now you understand. Are you enjoying today's ASMR? Can't solve problems, then they be out of jobs. See? It's always something. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna end up being a version of something. Oh, yeah.
Screen grab from a separate video, which we're going to watch in a second, of the alleged victim.
Depression ASMR is crazy. Stop what? What was I doing? Stop what? What was I doing to you? Wasn't you supposed to be fucking studying? Don't you have a fucking essay to fail? Huh? Don't you have an essay to fail? Something? Didn't you? I don't know.
Giving the crowd the finger. Because I am obsessive compulsive and absolutely want to understand what exactly went on in as much as we can ever understand it, I scoured the internet and found at least 2 other videos that show the incident from different angles or at different moments of that particular confrontation. Here are those videos, and it might shed just a little bit of light on what actually occurred.
Nigga, you just fucked this up. You just fucked this up in defense of them. Bro. So these niggas calling her Lizzo, and she respond with the middle finger. Ah, you didn't help them.
Fuck you, fat ass. Fuck you.
You didn't help them.
Be quiet.
Now, I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm just going to take for granted that if this protest was anything like any of the other protests we've seen across campuses across America, the pro-Palestinian protest is probably going to be chanting things like "From the river to the sea, Palestine shall be free."
You know what's crazy? You are dictating any assumption based off of what you're not seeing instead of showing me the shit, and you did, and you showed me why a motherfucker would be mad and point the middle finger at them. He made this worse. He made it worse. He sat there and was like, I have a video that'll show you a different perspective and maybe it will enlighten you. And it's them chatting Lizzo and then she throws up the finger. And then you proceed to show me, wait. What did he say? $100 for what? Matter of fact, go back to the beginning.
videos that show the incident
Can
from
we watch something funny? No.
different angles or at different
I mean, yes, but not now. We must learn.
moments of that particular confrontation. Here are those videos, and it might shed just a little bit of light on what actually occurred.
Lizzo, 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 Lizzo,
Okay, Lizzo.
Lizzo, Lizzo.
Then the middle finger, and you see this other motherfucker threw up his middle finger.
Fuck you, fat ass. Fuck you. And fuck you, bitch. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
I can't fucking hear him, but he said $100 was something.
I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm just going to take for granted that if this protest was anything like any of the other protests
I'm not going to make assumptions, then make an assumption.
we've seen across campuses across America, the pro-Palestinian protest is probably going to be chanting things like "From the river to the sea, Palestine shall be free." They might be criticizing American colonialism, Israeli colonialism. They might be calling Israel an apartheid state. If I'm just making reasonable guesses based on what we've seen in the past.
Oh, they're reasonable guesses. They're not assumptions. They're just reasonable guesses, which are still assumptions.
So set aside all of that potential and probable tension among the crowd. What you have here is a woman who is seemingly a little overweight, getting heckled by the crowd. She's flipping the bird. All participants are participants in two sides of a very heated public debate. And if you want to see racism in there because someone was imitating an animal while making fun of the woman for being overweight, if you want to draw racist conclusions from that, if you think animal and then you immediately think person of color, you might be the racist. And if the kid was actually and sincerely making a racist joke or a racial joke, I wouldn't be defending it. There'd be nothing to defend. These are grown adults acting like idiots. But I'm not even convinced that's what's going on here. What you have here are participants in two sides of a heated protest, a heated debate, acting arguably but not so arguably like children. You don't have one saint on one side, just walking around getting heckled and harassed by a crowd. You have two sides actively engaging with each other in crass, rude, and juvenile manners, but one is being
Oh my God, he finally turned it around. He's right. Both fucking sides are fucking morons. Thank God he finally turned it around. Fuck, because it was taking forever.
depicted as a holier-than-thou saint who's done nothing wrong. She was just out there and an innocent victim, and the others are being depicted as boorish racists when what you might just very well have here are two sides both behaving like children. And I'm not...
But, based off that fucking video, not only do I have a fucking reason to believe that they fucking started with her, because I don't see any fat people on their side being called Lizzo. So these videos don't make them look good. Oh my God, she stuck the middle finger at him. Oh my God, she stuck the middle finger at them. They called her Lizzo. Oh my God, they made monkey sounds at her. It always takes Viva ages to get to the point. Well, that's fair. Ain't really a criticism. And we've been starting and stopping, and we also did like segue a little bit.
Not really even saying this in a judgmental manner. I'm not judging them for this. This is what happens when you get people in camps confronting each other. People say things, people do things, people act like idiots, people swear they behave crassly, they give the finger, they call names, they make fun of people. That's what happens. But it is not immediately all racism all the time, and you sure as hell don't go around doxing people, sicking mobs on them because you want to pretend that what they did was racist in the absence of definitive evidence that what the kid did was racially intended. And then you get these self-righteous New York Times best-selling a-holes out there who aren't sicking a mob on a kid while wink wink sicking a mob on a kid, who aren't threatening this kid while wink wink getting everyone they know to go mob this kid so that he has to take down his social media accounts, go into hiding. They want a Covington Catholic 2.0, even if it is not justified. It's not all racism all the time unless you're wearing perpetual racial blinders, ethnic identity blinders, where everything that happens to a black person is racist and everything done by a white person is racist. Ironically enough, coming from a side of a protest which have been saying some very questionable things that some people might call anti-Semitic. I'm not saying it. Let them say what they want. I will listen to it and I will move on with my day because I'm not a baby that is shocked by words. But these jackasses...
When anybody's like, I'm not a baby, it just screams to me that you might be.
out there like Jeff Pearlman, they either haven't learned any lessons from Covington kids or they learned all the wrong lessons and they know they can do a ton of damage before the truth comes out and they can ruin a kid's life because they have that power, they have that mob, and they are exercising those tools in real time. All right, I have worked myself up into a tizzy yet again and I want to go fishing yet again, so I'm going to go fishing. And if you like what I do, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification.
This was terrible. He got to the point so late. He got to the fucking point so late. Backlash was great. The crowd was nuts. Yes. Agreed. I was watching that shit. I'm like, I was having fun watching this shit, and now I gotta go back to fucking Americans chanting what after every fucking sentence. Y'all suck. All this shit just proved to me is that y'all suck and y'all not fun. These motherfuckers in France. Also, like, let's be honest, part of the reason is because these fucking shows don't be in these other countries like that, especially like big shows live. They get these motherfuckers on rare occasions. So it's like they get their chance, they get their one chance to be in the sun. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be understandable for them to like have a little bit of fun with the shit, right? But class, again, I must ask you all again. Which one is the college going to focus on more? They're probably gonna look at all videos, and guess what? That video of all them chanting Lizzo, y'all better find another angle. Y'all better find something that predates everything. Because if you don't, y'all didn't make them look good. Y'all made them out to be bullies who got a response, didn't like the response, and started doing extra shit. I didn't know half of what they were chanting. Bro, apparently every time AJ did anything, the motherfuckers was chanting a song that had something to do with being phenomenal. I ain't figured that out till after the fucking show. I'm like, I kind of want to go back and watch this shit. I want to go back and watch this shit now. I might actually go back and watch. I was about to say Survivor Series.
Be said.
I was about to say Survivor Series. Now, class, I have a question for you. If you were a woman, oh shit. If you are a woman, what would you? All right, my cousin has responded, and my cousin has alerted me that she has chosen the bear. Oh, but she says, "Well, if I have a bear, who's really gonna get me other than the bear?" Because she read the fucking question and then turned it into which one's gonna protect me, and she went with the bear. So I was like, all right, motherfucker, I ain't about to argue with you about this one. You made your choice. But are y'all ready? Do y'all want to learn more? Do y'all want to learn more? Kids holding the American flag, monkey man. That's the thing. I hope motherfuckers don't try to make it about everybody unless they got more motherfuckers doing it. Now, back to the question.
I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, let's have you answer the question, would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear? It seems like the modern day feminist answer is that they'd rather be stuck in the forest with a bear. And of course, we're gonna play around with these scenarios and hypotheticals, but first let's watch the video of these women giving their explanation as to why they'd rather be stuck in the forest with a bear as opposed to a man.
Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
Bear. Men are scary. With a bear.
Speed it up, please. I'm not about to sit here.
What I've heard about bears, they don't always attack you, right? Unless you like with them. So maybe a bear.
Depends what man, but probably a bear.
Oh, 100% a bear, which is like terrifying to say, but
definitely a bear. Some men are very scary out there.
A bear.
I would say a man.
So we had one woman at the end there saying that she would rather be in the forest with a man, but the vast majority of them stated that they would rather be in the forest with a bear, which I'll be honest is pretty wild to me. Of course, there are some problems with the question. I don't know what type of bear, I don't know what type of man. There are a ton of different types of bears. There's a ton of different types of men. I will say 10 toes down on this answer. I would rather be in the forest with a man, and I will explain why. Now we're going to have to do some analysis on this question, so I've got to get the old glasses out. Let's get into it. All right, guys, I'm going to analyze this question. Man or bear? First of all, odds are in your favor that a man is probably not going to attack you whilst in the forest with you. I'd say it's more likely he doesn't attack you than he does attack you. Now I do believe the same can actually be said for a bear. Of course, this depends.
You know what's crazy? Ain't they got motherfuckers out there? Don't they got women who went missing and then came up dead because they went in the woods with a man? I might be tweaked out my fucking mind when I say that shit. I might be tweaked out my fucking mind with this shit. See me, I'm a little bit too specific. Would you rather be stuck in the woods with a grizzly bear with rabies or Jeffrey fucking Dahmer?
Depends on the variety of bear, but a lot of people head into the forest on any given day.
I'm still going with the fucking bear. I'm sorry.
And they are not attacked by bears. So we have that going for us as well. One major point that's being missed here is I'd rather be stuck in the forest with another human being who can help us get out of this situation, and preferably a man, rather than being stuck in the forest alone with a bear. Now, in thinking about this, I think the reason that many women are choosing bear is that they are assuming that the man is going to be aggressive, and they'd rather face the aggression of a bear than face the aggression of a man. So let's get into that a little bit. The average weight of an American male is around 200 pounds. The average weight of, say, an aggressive bear, like a brown bear, is about 400 to 1,200 pounds. Which one of those weights do you want to deal with, baby girl? Now let's imagine in the scenario we are running through the forest as that.
I'm not going into that forest. I mean, some people do go into that forest, you know, because their life is a movie. Their life is a movie, and, you know, they think every movie has a happy ending. That's some bad news for some of you motherfuckers. A lot of movies don't have happy endings. A lot of movies have very drastic endings. Can the bear climb trees? See, this is why I love when stupid shit go viral, because it creates all the stupid ass dialogue. You know it's crazy? In like a few months, we gonna hear a fucking story about somebody being murdered by a bear in the woods. We gonna hear about that, and motherfuckers gonna be like, see? And then motherfuckers go flip it and show men bringing women to the woods and killing them, and motherfuckers gonna be like, well, that don't count.
That would presumably be happening if somebody is trying to attack you. A bear can run 25 miles per hour. I don't know how much a human male can run. On average, the numbers are all over the place, but it is less than 25 miles per hour. Now let's assume whatever's chasing you catches you. Do you want to take your chance with an aggressive bear or with a man? Immediately, I'm thinking, I can eye gouge a man. I can try to punch him in the throat. I can try to break his nose. I can try to even kick him in the...
Yeah, but if you listen to Tim Pool, that's not realistic.
Can I do that with a bear? Real question. I don't think so. Now, mind you, both of these situations are horrible.
I mean, you could grab a little piece of wood. Oh, I don't realize I just fucked up responding by telling.
Egregious, if you will. But I would rather take my chances with an aggressive adult male and have a chance of getting out than take my chances with an aggressive bear and have no...
But Tim Pool said you can't compete with men because it isn't realistic. A man could grab you and punch you. I thought, you know, it isn't really realistic for a woman to be able to overpower or do any damage to a man. Wink, nudge, on my nudge.
No chance at all. Okay, class is done. Now let's hear from some women who, when asked the question, would you rather be stuck in the forest with a man or a bear, choose bear. Let's see why.
Women don't want to be attacked by men or bears, but if I was attacked by a bear, people would believe me, and no one would ask me what I was wearing.
I get the statement that's trying to be made here, although very illogically made here. They're saying that women don't get questioned when they're attacked by bears because people just assume what they're saying is true. They hashtag believe all women when they're attacked by bears. And that same belief is sometimes not doled out to women who are accusing men of attacking them. And let's talk about why for a moment. It would be fairly easy to prove that a bear has attacked you, given the condition that you would be in, given the different forensics that you could do in a situation like that, and the fact that if you were attacked by a bear, you would look like you were attacked by a bear. Now, in the case of sexual assault, which this woman is alluding to, which I will grant is a problem and is a problem for many women out there who experience it at the hands of men. We do have a little rule in this country, however, that you are innocent until proven guilty, and in order to be proven guilty, we have to go through a lengthy investigation, which requires that we do not 100% believe anybody who comes out and accuses somebody of victimizing them. Now, is this to say that the victim statement should not be taken, that there shouldn't be a 100% investigation? No, it's just to say that we take your allegation.
To be fair, I can fight Leon, a bear I can't. You can choose that option if you so want to. The problem is, I've not gotten into a fight in years because I decided, fuck it, I'm buying a gun. So all my conflicts will be solved like that. Just know, I'm never going to be the aggressor because I want to get away with killing somebody. And I will do it via self-defense.
And we look into the nature of the allegation, and it just so happens that sexual assault in particular is one of the most difficult crimes to prove. Now, for one, it does make sense to ask a victim what they were wearing at the time of an assault just for evidence and information, but 100%, nobody should be victim blaming you because of what you were wearing during the time of an assault. But that in no way backs up the claim that it is safer to be stuck in the forest with a bear than it is to be stuck in the forest with a man. But we all get it, you know, people want to make their statement at any expense, and the expense is logic in this question. Let's watch another one.
I agree with these women. If it were me and I was alone in the woods, I would prefer to see a bear than a man. It's not a bear that's roofing women. It's not a bear that is involved in sex trafficking. It's not a bear that women have to fear whenever they divorce that man or break up with that man. It's not a bear. It's a man. I genuinely feel like it should be disheartening for men to realize that so many women would rather take their chances with an animal than one of them. Not all men are dangerous. Not all men need to be feared. But there are so many of you that turn a blind eye to your friend, your frat brother, your cousin, your brother, neighbor. So many men that you know are dangerous and that women should fear, but you say nothing about it. Truthfully, if men were honest and they were alone in the woods, even they would take their chances with a bear than another man.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, I would try to go scrap for scrap with a bear. But that's because I'm ignorant. I gotta see if I can test my limits. I gotta test my limits as a human, bro. Like, come on now. Like, I gotta test who I am as a man. Like, I gotta go tit for tat with a bear. I got to. I gotta see what it's like. I gotta know really what it take to exist in this world. And the only way I can really do that is if I fuck up a bear. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't know nothing because you're all soy boy feminist women. You see, a real alpha prune male. Rip Leon is crazy. But, Rip Leon is fucking crazy. But she got a point. You do got examples of motherfuckers like hiding the fact that they homeboy did some vile shit. Like, there's reason There's reason for some people. And when they explain it, you'll understand. That's why I said y'all not asking these questions right. Ask your family members.
Again, I understand the sort of social commentary that is being interwoven in the answers to these questions. Women are using this as an opportunity to talk about the adversity that they face at the hand of our male counterparts. Totally understandable. But you cannot sacrifice logic in order to make those statements. And I can almost guarantee that the men watching this video right now will most definitely choose a man to be stuck in the forest with than a bear. And even if I take her at the foundation.
So either I'm a transgender or another option, because I'm choosing a bear. I got to put up a fight. I got to fight for what it is I believe in. And I believe in the right to bear them arms.
Foundation of her argument that bears don't roofie women, that bears don't rape women, that bears hold other bears accountable when they assault people. Is that reality worse than death? Are you telling me you'd rather experience death at the hands of a bear than experience being roofied? I'm very glad that this is not a choice we have to make in our lifetimes, but if it was a choice that I had to make in my lifetime, I'm taking the roofie over being mauled by a bear. I'm sorry, somebody has to say that. But apparently there are women that don't feel the same way. Some of the comments underneath these posts are alarming. One says, with a bear, the only fear is death. Another says, the worst thing that a bear can do is kill me. And these all have tens of thousands of likes. And I will levy a question to the men who are hearing this maybe for the first time now. Do you at all feel concerned or disappointed in your male species that women are choosing to be stuck in the forest with a bear rather?
No, I don't care, because there's nothing to do with me. I don't care because me holding weight about random women across the world not being favorable to me, I don't know them. I will never encounter them a day in my life. Happy for them or sad that that's their life, but that objectively has zero to do with check notes here, me. So that's a mostly you problem. If you mad that a bunch of women don't want to be in the forest with you, great for you. If you mad about that, sorry that's what you mad at. But no, I don't care. Also, let's really make this fucking question stupid. If you a man and if you the last human on earth and all you got there is bear pussy.
Rather than a man, what do you actually feel that says about your sex and your relationship with women? Obviously, I cannot speak for men, for I do not have the male brain in this case, but I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Do you feel that there is anything justifiable in them choosing the bear over the man, or is this a little illogical? What I seem to glean from these answers is that women are more concerned with making a sort of political/social commentary in their answer rather than choosing the logical choice, which in my opinion is bear. They want to be able to talk about the issues that they're apparently facing at the hands of men rather than answer the question in a way that makes sense. They are more adherent to their own agenda than they are adherent to the truth or facts or analyzing things from a rational perspective. The agenda is we must call out men. We must talk about the bad things they do. We must talk about how bad they are. And we must talk about the adverse effects that they are having on women and the fact that we would rather be placed in the pitfall of an encounter with a bear than be around a man. And I get it. There are real issues that women are facing and these issues need to be addressed. They need to be talked about and they need to be reconciled in some way, shape, or form. But I'm not going to sacrifice my life with an illogical answer as a means of communicating that message.
You're not sacrificing your life with an illogical answer when you're sitting in the comfort of your studio making a video about other people. I got that. We got that. You, specifically you, nor I, are sacrificing our lives. Also, I don't know about y'all, but I'm black, and if anybody invite me to the woods, ain't happening. And if I was to be like, you know what, fuck it, it's gonna happen one good time, I'm letting 15 motherfuckers know I'm about to be here, and if you don't hear from me, sound the alarm. If you don't hear from me periodically, because fuck one time, you gotta hear from me periodically. If you don't hear from me, sound the alarm. I'm going to no fucking woods. Fuck, I lose him. Oh shit, him. Motherfucker, fuck me up just now. I'm weak. That shit's crazy. But yeah, I'm saying bear is always the wrong choice. Well. Fuck it. You ain't never wanted to live on the wild side. I gotta fight me a fucking bear one good time. Fuck it. I gotta go paw for paw with a fucking bear, man. I gotta go paw for paw with a fucking bear, dog. I'm sorry. Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want about me. I got a college degree. You can't say, by American standards, you can't say I'm stupid, so fuck it. I gotta go paw for paw with a fucking bear. Where Winnie at? I'll fuck Winnie up. Beat bow. I'll fuck Winnie the Pooh up. Now, fuck Winnie the Pooh up. Simple work. Ruined Leon would be a more accurate name than fuck you. Maybe you could play dead. Fuck it. This match is pretty close. The fuck do you mean? This shit is not close. This nigga's killing me. Do you not see this shit? I am dying. I'd pay to see this. See? See, I'm glad you said that, because my fucking shows ain't free. Fuck people. Y'all always want hand-me-downs. What about the horror Winnie the Pooh? Oh, fuck. Shotgun. Duh, shotgun. Stupid. What if you're stuck on the moon and you had to choose between a man and a moon bear? Moon bear. How do I know that man? First of all, y'all motherfuckers ain't asking these questions, right? Why the fuck I'm in space anyway? I'm not going no fucking space. Fuck I look like a fucking deep sea diver? Play Tekken if you want to. No, I want to fight an actual fucking bear. Fuck you. I don't want to fight no virtual bears. I want to fight real bears. I want to fight the bears that gonna make me feel good about myself. Yeah, that's you fucking Americans' problems. Y'all don't fucking think. Y'all want to strategize. That's why you're a country in the fucking pits of hell that it's in. I see why my cousin tried to specify the question. See, my cousin wasn't dumb. That motherfucker tried to specify that shit. Nigga said, if I'm in the forest, I see you. I'm. You need bear traps? Leon, Winnie the Pooh, and the elimination turn. You motherfuckers are funny. You in a car with Ludacris? Shit, I just gotta die. Because, matter of fact, no. If I'm in a car with Ludacris, I'm guaranteed to survive. Did you see that dumbass shit from that last Fast and Furious movie? Man, get the fuck. Like, objectively, get the fuck from by me. Like, you not about to sit here and try to convince me that a motherfucker can somehow, any way, operate like that. It's next to impossible. I don't want to be strong like man. I want to be strong. Oh, you motherfuckers is hilarious, bro. Just say y'all fear women, dog. That's all it is. Ain't nothing wrong to be scared of a woman, dog. Just say y'all fucking scared, dog. That's all y'all gotta do. Just say you scared, bro. You say you scared, you'll be a little bit more alright. Just say you scared, you'll be a little bit more alright. And it'll be understandable. Are we done? I feel like we done. I feel like we did all we could do. Anything else y'all got for me? Anything? Well, wait. We gotta finish this video. Oh, I just forgot about that. We ain't done yet. We ain't done. Fuck that shit. We ain't done. I thought we was done. We ain't done.
Searches on you guys. That sounds so comforting. And he says, oh, we have enough AI that we can check your retina no matter what mask you're wearing. So it's Big Brother. And if you dare ever do a peace protest, the establishment knows, and they know you're not the kind of soulless, shameless piece of crap that they'd like to hire. And to be fair to Kevin O'Leary, those are the type of people he does want to hire. Hey, you don't care about making money and have no morals at all. If you have a moral core, it could be a giant problem. Guys, if you want to, if it's not super clear already how terrible these human beings are, that go around saying, if you ever cared about peace, I hate you so much, I'll never hire you. Imagine if the situation was reversed. There's been pro-Israel protests. Imagine if Kevin O'Leary went on television and said, if you're a Jew who ever went to support Israel in those protests, we have you on record. We know what your face looks like. We know what your eyes look like. And we're going to make sure you never get a job in this town. I would hope that we would all say, that is the worst thing we've ever heard. And we condemn it, outrageous.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you'd be hard-pressed to find a clip of Cenk defending peaceful protesters on January 6th who got canceled, who lost their jobs, who can't feed their families over the fact that they just peacefully protest. I'm pretty sure. He wasn't out here defending them like he's defending the woke activists from these employers that say, hey.
You know you're doing the exact same thing as Cenk or Shay, whatever the fuck his name is. You know you're doing the exact same thing. You talk about these motherfuckers how they boo-hoo, whining and crying. See, remember what I said? Niggas don't want to solve the problem. They just will do the same shit.
We might not want to hire you guys, okay? And that brings me to this story that we got to talk about out of ASU involving some woke activists who learned the hard way that, hey, I just ruined my life over nothing. Now, it must be noted that ASU decided to crack down on these.
Much like motherfuckers during January 6th ruined their lives over nothing because y'all did all that. And for these past 4 years, who has been your president?
Protesters who decided to trespass on campus by setting up one of those dirty encampments, right? Those encampments where they just sit out all day and don't use the bathroom and don't shower. I mean, it's disgusting, to be quite honest with you. I mean, just the conditions of some of these encampments. So ASU said, no, you can't do this. This is trespassing, and decided to arrest these individuals. Now, again, it must be noted here that when these same lunatics were harassing and threatening Kyle Rittenhouse, okay, when he was thinking about coming to the university did nothing about it, right? They didn't arrest anybody. Nobody faced punishment. Again, another example of the double standard that you guys are saying, that there are some people in this country that tend to get special treatment, okay? When you
So motherfuckers were, I guess, I ain't gonna say I guess because they were harassing Kyle Rittenhouse, which are in the same demographic as the left. Didn't go to jail or reprimanded, but the same people who are doing this are trespassed and they're going to jail. That somehow matters?
Protest against a certain country, it's not the United States of America, these universities will arrest you, right? But if you protest against actual American, like Kyle Rittenhouse, okay, they do nothing, okay? They're totally fine with it. In fact, they'll capitulate.
There's a difference between protesting against America to show support to another country, which technically majority of these motherfuckers aren't doing. They just want what they view as genocide to stop being funded. And if that's anti-America, I have a question for all you people that are mad about the money being sent to Ukraine. That's drastically more of an issue than a bunch of motherfuckers not wanting somebody who they think is a murderer, even though he's not, to be at their school.
To your protest. They're totally fine with it. Again, it's just amazing how that works. I'm just saying, this is why I'm pro-America, okay? This is why I'm on the side of America. So with that being said, these ASU students were...
You pro-America, but have been bitching about America for the past 4 years, being one of the individuals who calls it Biden's America. Oh, okay.
Suspended. A lot of them were punished for what they did, and the punishment is so bad that a lot of these students are not going to be able to graduate. They're going to be forced to miss their final exams due to the fact that they were suspended for protesting illegally, right? And they tried to challenge it in court, and a judge ultimately rejected their challenge. Take a look.
Developing story right now at 6. ABC 15 was inside the courtroom after ASU students who were arrested 1 week ago at a pro-Palestinian protest just lost their request for a judge to reverse the university's discipline measures. This is separate from the trespassing charges they face for what authorities called illegal encampments. So here's the impact of what happened in court tonight. More than a dozen students were suspended, banned from campus, and banned from taking classes, even during final exams right now. We learned some of the suspended students are seniors, and we just spoke with one student who testified without being able to take those exams, she would fail her classes and would not be able to graduate.
I'm being restricted from a lot of things right now that I didn't expect to be for standing up for something that I believe in. And you know, I have family coming in who I have to.
If it makes you feel better, you have one person out there, Peachy, who really likes your bandana.
Let them know to, not come to my graduation ceremonies.
The judge said the students could not provide enough evidence to support their claims. They suffered, quote, irreparable harm. So ASU's discipline for those students will remain.
Yeah, so now that their claim is denied, they're boohoo whining and crying about the fact that they just realized they ruined their lives basically over nothing, as Kevin O'Leary warned the woke activists about.
I mean, I'm a little disappointed. I'm being restricted from a lot of things right now that I didn't expect to be for standing up for something that I believe in.
Of course you didn't. And here's the thing. I kind of don't even blame these students to a certain extent because like I told you guys, they've been allowed to get away with so much in this country up until now that, hey, of course, they're emboldened. They think we can do whatever we want. We don't have to follow the rules. And in the case of these ASU students, again, how many stories have I done about these woke activists on this campus losing their minds, protesting Kyle Rittenhouse? I did a story about the girls that were protesting the white guys sitting in the multicultural center, right? So you got these activists that are able to get away with this nonsense, and all of a sudden, protesting Kyle Rittenhouse. I did a story about the girls that were protesting the white guys sitting in the multicultural center, right? So you got these about the girls that were protesting the white guys sitting in the multicultural center, right? In the case of these ASU students, again, how many stories have I done about these woke activists on this campus losing their minds, protesting Kyle Rittenhouse? I did a story about the girls that were protesting the white guys sitting in the multicultural center, right?
Now, class, you might be wondering for the past 4 minutes why all you've heard is the pitter-patter clickety-clack. Welcome to the plantation. Of my fucking keyboard. You might be wondering to your fucking self, what I have been fucking doing for the past 4 minutes. And to be able to explain this, I'm gonna need him to say it all again.
Basically over nothing, as Kevin O'Leary warned the woke activists about.
I mean, I'm a little disappointed. I'm being restricted from a lot of things right now that I didn't expect to be for standing up for something that I believe in.
Of course you didn't. And here's the thing. I kind of don't even blame these students to a certain extent because like I told you guys, they've been allowed to get away with so much in this country up until now that, hey, of course, they're emboldened. They think we can do whatever we want. We don't have to follow the rules. And in the case of these ASU students, again, how many stories have I done about these woke activists on this campus losing their minds, protesting Cal Rittenhouse? I did a story about the girls that were protesting the white guys sitting in the Multicultural Center, right? So you got these activists that are able to get away with this nonsense. And all of a sudden now they can't get away with it.
You know what my problem is with a lot of people? Is that with time, they seem to forget and they try to conflate a lot of shit together for the fucking hope that no one else in the world has a fucking memory. The unique problem, at least with your boy Leon. Leon, and as a child, this was somehow viewed as a problem. As a child, I was told I only remember things I want to remember. And in the eyes of other people, that could be viewed as a problem. In the eyes of me, that sounds perfect. Because when a motherfucker lies, no matter if it's the next day or 10 years later and I remember that shit, I'ma let y'all know a motherfucker is a liar. But before I do that, I will allow you one more time to hear him, to hear it from his mouth so that I ain't making it up. I ain't lying. I ain't trying to make it seem like it's me being against him. I want you to hear it from his mouth.
To get away with so much in this country up until now that, hey, of course, they're emboldened. They think we can do whatever we want. We don't have to follow the rules. And in the case of these ASU students, again, how many stories have I done about these woke activists on this campus losing their minds, protesting Cal Rittenhouse? I did a story about the girls that were protesting the white guys sitting in the Multicultural Center, right? So you got these activists that are able to get away with this nonsense, and all of a sudden now they can't get away with it, and they're shocked.
I even let it play a little bit longer just to see if he would at least be honest. Class, specifically about the ASU thing and how ASU students can do whatever they want and face no consequences. ASU investigations finds that 2 MSC members violated code of conduct. And it wasn't the white students. You want to know how little old Leon knows this? Little old Leon, 2 years ago, did a video. And you have a... You remember this if you've been on my channel for more than 2 years. We're just trying to do. And they're in the Multicultural Center, which means multiple cultures could be in there. And look at that guy. Look at this guy. Oh, look at that guy. He looks so good. He looks so good. Huh? He looks so good. The dean of students is aware of a disagreement between a handful of students. Okay. Statement in solidarity with the Multicultural Center. Okay. Okay. You know, because you got the people in support. You know what I'm saying? The Multicultural Center is a group of that and all that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's all that. And the bag of rice. And guess what? They ended up facing a consequence for this. And I'm just trying to figure out how people could be so confident. How people could be so bold. Because, and maybe I'm not even done. Maybe I'm truly not even done. Maybe I'm just getting started. Maybe I'm just it. Maybe. Because I just showed y'all they got motherfuckers who did all this shit. And remember, if you ever choose in this life to just hold on to the fact that you, among so many other people, have a beautiful memory, you won't ever be this fucking stupid. You won't. Truly won't. Because you know what's so crazy? Let's see if I can find it.
All right, guys.
No, I might have already spoiled it. Matter of fact, since I spoiled it, you see me. You mainly see me because I did type in Ruin Leon. You know, there's me. There's me again. Anybody want to guess the fourth video? Anybody? Anybody want to guess the fourth video? Don't worry about answering. Oh, look. It's him. It's that guy. What's the title? Woke ASU students meltdown after being found guilty and punished? But wait. I thought
girls that were protesting the white guy sitting in the Multicultural Center, right? Right, so you got these activists that are able to get away with this nonsense, and all of a sudden now they can't get away with it, and they're shocked. Pikachu face, which, I mean, hey, I don't blame them. I'll be shocked too. Because again, if it was Kyle Rittenhouse they were protesting against, they could sit out there all day long. ASU wouldn't give a damn. They wouldn't say shit, right? They wouldn't say anything at all. But because they're protesting the country.
This is the motherfucker who said when he slows down, he wants to help the community. With lies? Sir? See? I am a man of unique circumstance. This is why, for you simple, matter of fact, you know what? Hold on. Let me marinate for a moment. Let me breathe. Because you know what? Maybe the point not getting hammered home. Maybe I need to make myself crystal, and I mean meth crystal. Oh, give me a moment. It's like in a vacuum, some things can make sense in others. So just give me a moment. Let me breathe. I'm not getting the chair. Like, I'm objectively not getting it. I would get the chair in this moment, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm not getting the chair. I would, but I'm not. I would. I truly would get the chair in this moment. This is a chair moment. Class, I am just a simple individual. Class. It takes a lot for me to never, and I mean never, like really get animated. Because at the end of the day, it's fucking content. It's stuff for people to talk about and give their opinions and yada, yada, yada. I take a drastic amount of fucking issue with people who lie and verifiably do it and think nobody's there to say, hold on, buddy. That's why I don't like all these motherfuckers, because they talk about free speech. They talk about fighting the power. They talk about fighting the establishment. They talk about making America great again. They talk about all this shit. They can't do it without infringing upon motherfuckers' rights, which they'll be mad if it happens to them, but they're perfectly fine doing it to other people. They will sit here and talk about legacy media and CNN and the MSNBCs and Joy Reid and Don Lemon and the one bald motherfucker who looks like Schnitzel if he was white, talking about how they spread misinformation that damages people. But you want to tell me that a video that got you 2.1 million views, somehow you forgot they faced a consequence for that, and now you're trying to spin it like, no, none of these motherfuckers have ever seen a consequence of their life. They've been taught they can do whatever they want. You know how mad I am that I was sitting in the fucking dark with nothing but these two monitors on? I had to turn every fucking light on. Not just that fucking light, but my ring light. Not ring light, but my fucking Elgato key light. So like when you motherfucking like deep, hard in your fucking chest conservatives lie to my face and try to tell me that motherfuckers don't do the same shit CNN do, I want you to know, I never believe you. I always know you full of shit. And it ain't because you're conservatives. It's because you are habitual liars trying to paint conservatives as the heroes, when in reality, they're just like Democrats. They're just like the liberals. They're just like the SJWs. Annoying, manipulative liars who think everybody doesn't see them. So in terms of the Black Leon perspective, this nigga's a liar. He just lied in front of your face. I don't know how y'all got there. I don't know how y'all let that motherfucker lie to him, because for the sake of the conversation, let's investigate through these comments. Boycott student loans, I could agree with that. What is it that leftists told us freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of accountability? Ain't karma, bitch. Or you're restricted like the Jew. I'm not reading that. I support peaceful protests. I don't support the violence, intimidating, breaking school rules. She is now whining about being restricted, but she had no problem restricting. I'm not seeing anything fact-checking him. Hey, Leon, how we doing? We were fine up until maybe 20 minutes ago. We was all good. We was vibing. We was cooling up until about maybe 20 minutes ago. This is why I gave up watching political content in general. See, that's the thing. You got these motherfuckers who will sit there and tell you to your face that I'm a conservative. I will tell you to your face, fuck conservatives, fuck liberals, fuck all this shit. I just want to talk about shit that I find interesting. That's what I want to do. Because as I've said, and even though motherfuckers think they're somehow going to in some way, at some point, change my ways and I will eventually pick a side, I can't do it. Matter of fact, I will do it. I picked the side that says these sides that y'all have promoted throughout these centuries as the options of American society. Nope. I think you all suck. I'm still scrolling. I don't really see any corrections. That's not cancel culture. I hate how disingenuous they are. It has never been about wanting to deny freedom, which is about denying others theirs. Oh, really? Considering. The fact that she would be willing to do it again means that she learned absolutely nothing. It's not cancel culture, it's consequence culture. I have no sympathy for these kids. I'm not seeing a correction here. I'm not seeing a correction. The girl was a theater major. I'm not seeing a correction from nobody. So either all these motherfuckers are new subscribers, or they just willingly ignorant, and they just let that man talk in their ear. They just let that man talk in their fucking ear. See, it would have been drastically different if I just played my video. If I just played my video, it would have been drastically fucking different. It's the objective fucking fact that I saw this motherfucker's own video. I saw his shit. And I said to myself, whoa, 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 bucko. How'd we get here? Why are you willingly lying? What is your purpose? What is your goal? See, this is why these motherfuckers, I'm not joining the apolitical side either. Those motherfuckers, from the conservatives to the liberals to these dipshits who say shit like, I joined the walkaway campaign because I want to get away from the culture of a safe space, and then they join the safe space. This is why I look at all of you and don't value nothing y'all say. Why? Because y'all are fucking morons. And you are morons that operate as if you are somehow better than your opposition. You are exactly the fucking same. It's better for me to laugh at all of you. It's more interesting to me. It makes me happier. I am more fulfilled laughing at all of you instead of just laughing at one side. I laugh at black people, I laugh at white people, I laugh at straight people, I laugh at gay people, I laugh at conservatives who seemingly think that no consequence could befall somebody if they walk into a student council meeting, or not a student council meeting, but like a fucking school meeting and say something stupid like, hey, be prepared on Monday because we're coming. Just like I can laugh at a fucking transgender saying, hey, you misgender me, I'm kicking your ass. Neither option's smart. And they're both fun to laugh at, in case any of you didn't fucking know. In case you wasn't aware, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. See, it's hilarious to laugh at. If you can't laugh at that shit because you're so fixated on your political beliefs, I would argue, congratulations, that's you. That ain't me. I say, great for you. I say, stupid. I say, good for you. I say, happy that's your life. I say, how could you? PC gaming versus console censorship. I'm on Team Sony. They could do whatever the fuck they want. It's a game on their platform. If they realize the consequences and they stick with it, no, well, it's on them. What y'all gonna do? Nothing. Y'all just sit there and complain. Y'all gonna get mad at community managers instead of trying to talk to the game developers and the people who put the game out. Y'all just gonna talk to the motherfuckers on Discord. Great strategy. Oh my God, the fucking community manager said, weren't you supposed to get a refund and just leave? Instead of just asking, why is this motherfucker saying, reverse this or your fucking game will die? Like what? If a motherfucker told me that after telling me they're gonna leave my fucking Discord, I'd say the same thing. But you know why I would? I'm a little bit consistent. I've made my mistakes. I will not shy away from that. I refuse to I refuse to even let myself pretend as if I'm some clairvoyant. I am a fucked up individual, just like all of you watching. The difference between me and a lot of these motherfuckers who get in front of a camera is that I will tell you that. And I will try to be better the day I do it and the next day. I'm a fuck up in life. But I'm going to try my fucking hardest to do better the next day and the next day and the next day. I might make a couple mistakes, but I'm going to definitely try to get better. But see, motherfuckers like this will sit in front of your face, tell you one thing, make it seem like things are getting better in the country. And then when the opportunity presents itself, they will put a false fucking sense of insecurity into your mind. Those fucking idiots face the consequence. They objectively face the consequence. The right consequence. It is there in front of your fucking face. This was in November. Matter of fucking fact. You want to know how I know they face this guy? Do you want to know how I know they face the guy? If I could be afforded the opportunity in front of 40 of my closest friends, if I could truly do that for you right now, if I could truly do that, let us, just one good time, just one more time, one more time, one more time, as the women say, for daddy, one more time.
Okay? Oh, to a certain extent, because like I told you guys, they've been allowed to get away with so much in this country up until now that, hey, of course, they're emboldened. They think we can do whatever we want. We don't have to follow the rules. And in the case of these ASU students, again, how many stories have I done about these woke activists on this campus losing their minds, protesting Kyle Rittenhouse? I did a story about the girls that were protesting the white guys sitting in the Multicultural Center, right? So you got these activists that are able to get away with this nonsense, and all of a sudden now they can't get away with it, and they're shocked. Pikachu face, which, I mean, hey, I don't blame them. I'll be shocked too. Because again, if it was Kyle Rittenhouse they were protesting against, they could sit out there lawn all day long. ASU wouldn't give a damn. They wouldn't say shit, right? They wouldn't say anything at all. But because the protests of the country, okay, all of a sudden now it's a problem. So again, this is why these protests, and again, the response to them is just frustrating all around, right? In order for me not to lose my mind over the double standard.
Double standard? You notice how I'm letting him talk? Because there's 6 minutes left. I'm begging him to just correct his own statement.
With the fact that clearly and obviously nobody gives a damn about protecting conservatives in this country, okay?
No one cares about protecting conservatives in this country.
That's why I have to take a step back, okay? I really do. Because otherwise, if I get too emotional about it, I'll lose my mind. Because the double standard is in your face. Nobody cares when these same acts of violence, when these same individuals are protesting and harassing conservatives. Nobody cares, okay? Nobody gives.
Speaking in absolutes is the dumbest thing you could possibly do.
Damn when it happens to Christians.
I say that as somebody who's Christians, they got pedophiles that they still don't get rid of.
But when it happens to a certain other group of people, right, all of a sudden, you know, you got all this stuff happening, right? It's fascinating.
You know, I have family coming in that they're about, I've spent the past 2020 high school grad.
I don't care about what she's saying. I truly don't. I truly don't. I'm just waiting for him to talk.
And protest again.
Have the standard of, well, if you, here's the thing. I just wish that if we're going to have the standard of, well, if you protest peacefully, then your life shouldn't be ruined. Let's apply that across the board, right? Let's apply that to conservatives as well, too. My biggest issue here, again, is that we are seeing actions that are being taken that were not taken when conservatives were subject to these types of threats of violence, these types of protests, or when conservatives protest for causes that they believe in, right? They don't get a benefit of the doubt. That's my biggest issue. So now, you know, it's hard for me to come out here and to defend these.
It's hard for me to take this motherfucker seriously, knowing damn well that January 6th shit wasn't peaceful. And he know that. He know that. He'll pull his clips and motherfuckers just standing there will ignore all this shit at the Capitol. It was morons trying to protest and when they feel they were wronged. And you know what's so great about that? You know what's so funny about that? They did all that.
He's leftists
and changed nothing. Just like BLM. Just like these motherfuckers protesting for all this shit they protesting. Nothing changed. Y'all standing outside in America on y'all phones recording each other, calling each other bitches. They got innocent people being killed. Nobody changing shit. No regular person changing shit.
To say, hey, well, you know, hey, I'm not necessarily sure if your life should be ruined over trespassing, but hey, you know, you definitely would think my life should be ruined, okay, if I protested something and got arrested and you politically disagreed with my protest, okay? Again, this is what these people have been pushing for the last 4, 5, 6 years. This type of cancel culture, and they're experiencing it, okay? And sometimes, again, you got to just give these people what they want. That's the only way to red pill these people. Give them what they want. Oh, this is what you want. You want to cancel each other? All right, cool. And this is why I just report it, right? I just report it and move on. But in all seriousness, though, I mean, when it comes to these woke activists, right? I mean, from an employer's perspective, it's like, well, yeah, why would I hire you if you are showing that you can potentially disrupt the operations of my company, right? You could potentially make my company lose money because of your activism. See, here's the thing.
There's 2 minutes left in this video. He still has not walked back his own statement.
Conservatives get canceled, but conservatives aren't protesting on the job, right? Conservatives aren't holding sit-ins at their jobs, okay? Because
conservatives aren't they're not protesting at their job. I'm sorry, what were those truckers doing? Didn't they have truckers? Oh, but we don't know if they were conservatives or not. Okay. We don't know if they were conservatives or not. All right. You walking with me just a little bit. When motherfuckers called out of work to go protest January 6th, that wasn't fucking up the business? Oh, no.
Care about feeding their families, right? Conservatives aren't that dumb, okay? But we still face the brunt.
Conservatives aren't that dumb. All right.
Of cancel culture. The left, on the other hand, these idiots will protest on the job. They'll do a sit-in at work. So,
Leon, what the fuck is that thumbnail? I just woke up from a 3-hour nap. You missed the entire conversation. Not even about the thumbnail, but why I chose that thumbnail.
Yeah, I mean, from an employer's perspective, you've shown that, well,
Well, Gaming Witch, I feel like I already asked you, but you're a woman stuck in the woods. Are you choosing a man or a bear?
So passionate about this issue that you will basically express your political viewpoints at work to the point where you will disrupt the operations of the company, right? Why would I do that? And I think that's the problem that a lot of these woke activists are going to face when it comes to trying to get a job, is that a lot of jobs are going to say, well, you know, we may or may not agree with you politically. We may or may not agree with your free speech rights, but you don't have free speech on the job, okay? It doesn't apply on the job. And these people have shown that they will do this on the job, right? So, you know, I mean, it's one of those things where, to me personally, it's not something that I would have done, right? Even, you know, if I agree with their protest, which I don't, right? It's just not something I would have done. I just would have thought more about my future and the fact that, hey, it's not worth it. There's no amount of protesting.
So if you don't get your conservative way and you were at your job and there was breaking news, hypothetical, breaking news, Donald Trump gets arrested. You telling me you not doing anything to potentially fuck up your career? Okay.
I'm going to do personally that's going to change that.
And that's just you. I can't speak for a bunch of other motherfuckers. I'll take you at your word.
Outcome of what I'm protesting about. So therefore, it's probably best for me to look out for myself and my future family and not to ruin my life at the age of 18, 19, 20 years old. Like, it just doesn't make sense for me to do that. But hey, you know, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support.
There's 3 seconds left in this video. He will not be addressing his blatant lie. He won't be. He won't be addressing his blatant lie. So let's hear what he had to say all those years ago.
All right, guys.
This video almost has 3 million fucking views. Probably does, because YouTube is finicky on their averages and whatnot. Class, I have not seen him talk about this at all. But I knew it was there because I haven't been subscribed to this motherfucker for like 4 months. I've been watching this motherfucker all this time. So now I just gotta hear him. I gotta hear what he says. Because remember, do we play it again? Do we look for it and play it again? Nah, we played it enough. You know what he said. I wonder what he has to say here. Titling the video this. I wonder what he's got to say.
So you remember these two characters? These two woke revolutionary ASU students who went viral for basically trying to kick out 2 students from the Multicultural Center at the university simply because they were white and had political slogans that they didn't agree with. Okay, so they went viral trying to kick them out of the Multicultural Center. I did a video on it. I did multiple videos on it. I'm pretty sure everybody remembers what happened. If you don't, you will be reminded in this video. Yeah, I'm making this video because these two apparently are being punished by ASU, right? ASU is actually doing something about the racism on their campus, right? Just not in the way that these two wanted it to happen, okay? So they're actually having a meltdown over this. And guys, I gotta tell you, man, this is probably one of the most interesting meltdowns I've seen all 2021. And this happening right before the end of the year is like a boat on top for all the craziness that has happened in 2021. So without further ado, let's get into that little rant here because it's just absolutely fascinating to me how these...
We're not watching a lot of this. No. I'm not. This is 17 minutes. I'm not watching it. I just want to hear what he has to say.
The 2 white anti-Biden
police laws not. Okay, listen. Do you guys understand? They're identifying these students one by their race, right? Not even their name. 2 white.
I don't care. I need to know what you say. I need to know what you say.
every single day. White supremacists, we had to
You're lucky that you wasn't kicked out yet. You're lucky that you're not kicked out because what you were doing was bullying, right? It was outside of just free speech. You were bullying. You were trying to keep people from being able to sit in a part of campus that they pay for at a publicly funded university. Again, we don't live in the 1940s and 1950s anymore. Okay, we don't have segregation. You guys are trying to enforce segregation on campus.
We might have.
Yeah, you should be kicked out.
We might have a different conversation about that one, buddy.
For that, you're lucky you're still there.
Found us.
Guess what? They got reprimanded. They faced the consequence. It probably wasn't the consequence you wanted, wasn't it? Black conservative perspective. But you know what's so fucking funny? They got away with it. Apparently, they didn't do anything. They've been charged. Oh dear Lord. Class, we gonna end this shit like this. We gonna end this shit like this. Cause you know what? I've had enough. Is at that time. We then somehow went 2 hours and 30. I don't know how we did it, but we somehow went 2 hours and 30. If you choose to be someone who is going to openly lie, do it not on a platform where you have a catalog of saying something. Don't do it here. Birdie, the problem with your question, it's not necessarily you. The problem is him, because he will sit here in a video from 2 years ago being found, title it, woke ASU students meltdown after being found guilty and punished. And then years later will say, these ASU students face no consequences. Oh, Kyle Rittenhouse. Oh, remember when they were in the Multicultural Center? They faced no consequences. They feel like they can get away with anything. So your question is not the problem. The problem is his execution and how poor it truly is. There's a reason why I will never be a conservative. There's a reason why I will never be a liberal, a leftist, a righty. I don't give a fuck if any motherfucker sit here and says, look at your comment section. I don't give a fuck if anybody says, look at the content you make. I don't give a fuck what any motherfucker says. I know what I am. I'm a nigga on the internet who sees stupid shit and wants to give his opinion about it. And if you have such a problem with that, if you want to label me anything that I'm not, perfectly fine. I'm going to just start calling motherfuckers pedophiles and walking. You have no evidence to substantially claim anything on me. I got no evidence to claim shit on you. And if you a motherfucker that's talking about we need to focus on truth and we got to focus on spreading accurate information, don't lie. Don't lie to people. Because when you do that, you have to have a track record. And your track record is now spotty off of various things. Now, here's what's going to happen. We're all going to fucking go away. Some of you are going to bed. The gaming witch is about to fucking do whatever the fuck that has to do with an African zoo animal. Calling someone a pedo is wild. At some point in your life, you have heard somebody say, go low. Or you've heard the phrase, if you go low, I'm going lower. Not only do I go low, I go to hell. I also pick my battles. Will I be doing it every time? No, I pick my battles. Because if I just start running around calling a bunch of motherfuckers that, I just got to pick my battles. Because you see, I'm an equal opportunist. I have to be on my P's and Q's. But for the holy sake of the conversation, give me an African animal so I can make a habitat in Planet Zoo. You know Google exists for you? Like, based on your voice, I could probably say you from North Carolina. You know Google exists for you? I know like that's hillbilly state, but you know Google exists. Because asking me that shit, I'm liable to just tell you a hippopotamus and carry on about my day. Now, here's what we all gonna do. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna text my crush. I'm from Virginia, close enough. I'm gonna text my crush. I'm about to listen to Kendrick Lamar repeatedly just shit on Drake. I'm about to edit this video that I recorded before I started this stream. Might go to sleep after that. That's what I feel like. So, in the meantime, while it's tween time, I have enjoyed the fact that these past 2 days we have streamed a lot of stupid shit. We have. I'm not repeating. A minor is crazy. Considering is fucking crazy. Do I have anybody that I could send you all to that's currently streaming? Maybe. It's only if this fuck is still awake. I don't know why I'm calling him a fuck, as if I'm somehow hateful towards this individual. He's pretty funny looking guy. I'm late? Ooh, buddy, you are dread. You know what? Since you late, I might stay up. You know what? Let's go 3 extra hours just cause he late. Fuck it. Let's fucking turn on Little Nightmares. I'll fucking do it. I'm a man of the people. When motherfuckers come to the people and fucking want to know some shit, it's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing truly dastardly about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like one good time, I could do something nice for the people. Psych. Goodbye, everybody!